just getting started. Welcome, welcome. It is always a pleasure having you here. How's everyone doing? Hello, hello. Hey, Sazwix Hakadira. Hello, Ozzy. How you doing as well? Hello, La Carona Thunder DD Apple. Hey, Lasso Grumpy Cat Tsukino. How you doing as well? Asher. Hello, Moony Cloud. How's everyone doing today? Always a pleasure having you here. Hello, Maria. I'm here to hype y'all. Oh, yeah, I'm always hype whenever I have you around. You're always my biggest supported Tsukino. Hey, Nova. Hey, Kate. How you doing as well? Glad to have you guys here. Make yourself comfortable because we're just getting started. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good one as well. But yeah, today we're going to be doing something different, actually. We're going to be checking out a thing called Wplace. So basically, you can just draw on the world. And they have so many places that are like, have so many amazing like drawings as well. Here's Brazil. Here's my city in Brazil. Where's Recife? Where's my city in Brazil? There it is. They have so many amazing drawings, and TLDRs you can draw on any place of the world. A lot of people do like regional stuff, like my flag, you know, football. There's a few anime as well. There's like some amazing drawings, really. There's like so much cool stuff as well. Look at this, like Breath of the Wild. There's like a Hatsune Miku being done here. And we have our headquarters. I also have an extension that helps us make this easier. But I set my headquarters here in the middle of nowhere so we can all like do a little area as a community. You know, I gotta put my the credits as well to like the community. But I was planning that we could have some. I was talking about this on Discord, that we could have like some emotes like this, with Nyla and kind of stuff like that. You know what I mean? Pernambuco, meu país, porra. Pernambuco, meu país. Você viu a quantidade de tubarão que tem naquela porra? Demais. Hey, Buncheline. How you doing as well, Felicia? How you doing as well, Sharky? How you doing as well? Did you guys see the highlights as well? I did post a new highlight as well, if you haven't already seen it. But what I will be doing is, okay, I'm gonna explain. Do you guys want to know how to get the extension? Because I feel like everybody can join. It is open for everybody. But I feel like it is very hard to keep track if you don't have the extension on. So I think it's probably best if only the people with the extension can come around. What do you guys say? Do we or do we not? Do we not keep? How do we organize this? Because I wanted to get basically some other people. Some of the. I wanted to get like a little organized thing so we could have like the emote down here. You know what I mean? Like I just put the name because I wanted to like test it out the thing as well. It's a little bit complicated, but it's not impossible. It's very easy. You know what I mean? Hey, Paper Road, how you doing as well? Hello, Roasty, how you doing as well? Glad to have you here, baby. Glad to have you here. How you doing? Always a pleasure having you here, my friend. Always a pleasure having you here. How you doing, bro? Really nothing where I painted where I live? I mean, yeah. It seems to be very new as well. It seems to be like a very new thing. I put $20. It gives a lot of it. Like this is in Brazilian reais. It's actually very cheap. So I actually put a little bit of credit so we can paint. So I'm gonna give you guys the link. So I'm gonna explain this once, and then I hope that somebody can clip, so we can keep the explanation of like how do you set up, okay? Because this is not included. This is an extension. So what you're gonna need is Temper Monkey. It basically allows you to run scripts on top of websites. You're gonna install this for whatever browser you are. You just click here. It's gonna change for whatever you are, and you install it. Okay? You install this extension, Temper Monkey. This is gonna add this here. Now you're still gonna need to do some stuff because if you click it, it's gonna be like enable dev mode. So what you're gonna press is Control Shift E to wait, is it Control Alt E? I don't know. You just go here, manage extension. Yours is gonna say manage extension. And you click up at the top here, dev mode, up at the top right, and then you click this, allow user scripts. That's the only thing that you gotta do. Then you go into the scripts, add new script, utilities, import, and then you import the script that I sent on Discord. Okay? Oh. That's what I do. And then you're going to be seeing this blue marble. If you get it right, you're going to be seeing this blue marble extension. It sounds more complicated than it is. You just enable two things on the configuration, the extensions tab, which is dev mode and enable user scripts. And you just add the extension to the thing. It's because everything is called script. That is kind of a little bit confusing, but it's I tell you, it's not hard. It's not hard at all. You can do it. It's pretty easy. Also, who's sending me invites on Discord? I'm not accepting random invites on Discord. The fuck? Sounds like an easy way to get fished. That's the best just solace in Brazil. Hell yeah. So many Pokemons looking around a bit. But yeah, and then let me add you guys the link to the alliance, right? Where's my alliance? Where's my alliance? Wplace. Let me get the link to the alliance. Because you guys will need the link to be able to be part of this. Here's the alliance. Invite, copy, and I dropped it on the general tab on Discord. This is the link, by the way. Here it is. It's this one right here. You can join the Kindred Spirit VA Alliance, which allows you to click the headquarters, and clicking the headquarters, you'll be able to come to where I am. You know what I mean? Como é que tá indo live? Acabou de começar, paizão. Hey, Jess. How you doing as well? But yeah. You can join it on Discord. It is right over here. It's in the general tab on Discord. You can join the link as well. Let me post that on YouTube and Twitch as well, so you guys can click the link. Just keep in mind, I would prefer if people that join to play this on PC. Because, you know, if you're not on PC, it's going to be hard to use you're not going to be able to paint without the extension. And you can do it if it's something simple, like if it's just like filling up a certain color, it's pretty easy to do on mobile. But it would be preferable if you do use the extension on PC, because then you can see what you're actually doing. Because otherwise you don't have the extension, so you're just seeing like nothing basically, and that's kind of hard to. It's kind of hard to. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to paint without the thing. I'm tempted to forget being productive at work, just paint all over Vancouver. Come paint with us. I mean, come on, it's. Well, it's Friday. Come on, nobody's gonna care if you're not like super productive today. So I wanted to actually start doing Nyla. So. Let me do something real quick. I'm gonna clear up this green spot that I did with the text, and let's start a little Nyla here, because I actually wanted to do this. Oh yeah, you're gonna need this as well, by the way. Let me. I sent the file on Discord. This text right here, you click download. This is the script that you're gonna import, and this is the file that you're gonna be using as an image. So what you got to do is you download that image. I'm going to set a green dot here so we know where the reference point is. You're going to click this green dot. You're going to click to set the marker. You're going to upload the file, which is the image, right? And then you click enable. And there you go. You should be able to see if I did that right. Yeah, there you go. You should see a Nyla. There you go. And that's kind of what we're doing today. What do you guys think? Are you guys excited? I thought this would be like a really fun project to do as a community. This is a big one, but we have a lot of people here, and the paint is not as slow as the paint is not as slow as Wplace. So it only takes 30 seconds to get a pixel back. So you don't have to worry about like, oh, it's gonna take like a million times to finish this. This is actually pretty easy. So you just come around here. You start making the dots. Just don't start with black because it's, you know, easy. And then you just go around painting. And that's kind of how you do it. You just follow the patterns. And then you just follow the patterns and go crazy. I recommend also going through the outlines first. So like there's like a light brown here. So I recommend going through the outlines and doing the outlines because it's easier to see what you're doing than start immediately filling up then. You know what I mean? What is going on? What did I miss? We're playing a painting game. And you can see basically it's just like a Google Maps Imagine, what is the word? You know the r/place? They had it on Reddit. This is the same thing, but they have it on Google Maps. So you can just paint wherever you want. In Brazil, there's a lot of it. There's a lot of it in Brazil, for some reason. Not a lot of it is. It's on. Not a lot of it. It's on the. Let's see if I can find anything. Do we see anything? Actually, no, not that much. What else do we got? São Paulo must have a lot of it. Where's São Paulo? São Paulo. Let's try Rio. Let's try Rio de Janeiro. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Holy fuck. That's a lot of it. You see? And that's kind of what you do. You just go around painting. It's basically our place, but on Google Passo celular. Caralho, é o Rio, velho. É o Rio de Janeiro, meu patrão. É o Rio de Janeiro, meu patrão. Nem fudendo, velho. Passa o celular é foda. Anyway. Oh, fuck, I got hiccups. Sorry, give me a moment, I got hiccups. And then you have the headquarters, which is where we are. That's kind of where we are. If you guys have any questions, you guys can just ask me. What do you say? You guys want to do it? There's a lot of drawings of historical buildings next to my hometown where I live. Hey, Scarlet Reservoir, thank you so much for the 20,000 IDR. I don't know what currency that is, but thank you so much for the dono. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much for the support. It is donations like Scarlet that support me all the while. Donos, members. So if you want to join, I'd greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much, Scarlet, for the donos. Where is that from? I have no idea what IDR is. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it a lot. Anyway, I put a little bit of credits on it, but you don't have to buy, by the way. I know there's like colors that are not unlockable, that are not unlocked per se. Like if you expand, you have more colors that you gotta unlock, but you get these droplets for free. If you're just patient enough, you can unlock everything for free. So you don't have to worry about who's this? Who's painting here? What? Wait, who's painting here? What? Who's painting here? Wait, who's that? Is that one of you guys? Who's painting here? I just set up little Nyla here. Ray, really? You gotta be careful with that, because we don't want to like overlap stuff. Adios, Indonesia currency, Kindred. Well, new to know. Glad to have you here. Shout out from Indonesia. Hell yeah. This is the IO Guild. You help Neil building something. Hey, my friend. It is my first time being here. This is what we're doing. It's the Nyla Pride emote that we have. I thought it would be like a fun activity to get this together. If you guys want to help out, absolutely, big shout out. Do you not read chat on TikTok? No, I don't read chat on TikTok because my extension doesn't have support for TikTok. So I can only see on my screen while I'm streaming the YouTube and Twitch support. That's why there's a big I am reading chat on YouTube on the TikTok. So yeah, I cannot. The only reason why I stream on TikTok is because people are just doom scrolling on TikTok and then they see me live and then they come to YouTube and that's kind of how they go. Oh, Twitch as well. Some people come to Twitch too. Well, yeah. What are you guys on the DI build? It is my first time joining, so I don't know any of the things. I wanted like a area that was like pretty free, so we wouldn't have to do the thing. Also, if anybody's gonna build here, I can move this. Tell me now before we start, so we don't have any issues. That's amazing and very big. We had access to Wplace moderation team and report. You can talk to us. Oh yeah, Cosmic. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Don't worry about it. That's why I put like in the middle of nowhere, so we would have pretty free basically. Ideally, we could get something that is like, I just want like a little area for the community, but I know it's a public game. I know there's gonna be people that are doing all kinds of things. This was just me playing around. By the way, I did this in like an hour. Without the credits, so you can do it pretty easy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Absolutely. Don't worry though. Glad to know the game is super friendly as well. Well, if it's somebody building here, I don't know if this is like somebody from the chat. If somebody is gonna build here, I can move the cat around. What do you say? Is this person new on the chat? I mean, I don't know. I just want to make sure that, because I haven't gotten started to it yet. So it seems that they are kind of building here, so I can kind of clean this up. I guess we can move this to over here. I'm gonna set another green dot here. Oh, I meant to make this green. There you go. This is green, and I'm gonna take these out. Oh, it doesn't really matter if I waste a little bit, right? Doesn't really matter if I waste a little bit. Then we can move this over here, question mark? Wait, didn't I paint a green dot here somewhere? Mind sending the location of an event? I want to add a base waypoint there. This is where we are right now. 29,888 minus 50,000. I mean, you can just screenshot it. You can just screenshot it there. What do you guys say? Last speak, so let me look. Oh, you guys, this is from the community. Okay. This is from the community. All right, bet. So this is from the community. That means this is somebody from the chat. Do let me know. Do let me know if it's somebody from the chat. All right, let's make a green dot here. So this is where we are. And I'm going to switch this here and change the canvas. There you go. All right. All right, there you go. You can send a location link by clicking a pixel, then clicking on share. Oh, that's kind of cool as well. Oh, that actually makes it super easy. Oh, dude, genius. Thank you so much. That is actually great. All right. I'm going to send it on the general tab. Location. There you go. Location. It's on the general tab on Discord. On my Discord. Not the Wplace, the Wplace Discord. All right, bet. Let me use a little bit of the credits here. I did get a little bit. It's actually not that expensive. So if you want to just put a little bit of... I know it like... People can play it free, which is cool. I do appreciate that there's nothing like too paywalled. But, you know, it is nice to know that. So is this brown or is this black? Genuine question, because it's kind of... I'm kind of fancy. How do you join the alliance? There's a link in the Discord. This is the link. This first link, they say join the alliance. This is how you join us. And then you can come around. But yeah, this little green dot here is where we're starting the thing. We're starting a big project, so don't build around here. If you want to build this way. Build this way. If you want to build like your own thing. Hey, Shadow Seeker, how you doing as well? Is anybody else joining us? What do you guys say? Are you guys down? I want to make a really big Nyla. I think that's gonna be like perfect if you guys are down. I'm 100% committed to the Nyla Pride emote. If you guys are down as well. I think you gotta unlock some of these. I think some of these might be gray. I can't be too sure. It's kind of hard for me to see. I know these are for sure black. So I'm gonna be filling the ones that I can kind of clearly see that is black. I'm starting out with the contours because I think it is easier to see the contours. But this is my first time doing it, so I'm not too sure about that. There you go. Radio. There you go. Hey, Adabine, how you doing as well? Do a posture check? That was a big pop. Jesus Christ. I don't know if you guys could hear that. That was a big pop. I'm glad that we have these posture checks because, man, my back is killing me sometimes. All right. There you go. Hey, that's actually pretty solid. It's a pretty solid outline. You guys down? And then we're gonna need to do these as well. I think I have to unlock some colors though. It's actually not that expensive. The fact you can paint this much, it's actually not that bad. What is this? We're from the Dragon Island Guild. We're trying to establish an alliance between several guilds. We offer help, defense, and gifts to them. The islands are located in Brazil, São Paulo. Hell yeah, eu sou brasileiro também, paizão. Minha audiência é gringa, mas eu sou brasileiro sim, paizão. Salve, salve. Mas eu vi, o Brasil tá cheio em comparação com a gringa. Eu não sei se esse negócio é brasileiro. Mas... de fato. Hey, Adabine, how you doing as well? What have I have joined? Hell yeah. Are you guys down as well? Absolutely. I'm down to play. You know what I mean? Nem fudendo? Sim, rapaz. Aqui eu faço conteúdo pra gringa. Meu canal todo é gringo, tá ligado? Mas eu vi isso aqui no feed e resolvi fazer um conteúdozinho. Massa demais. I've run out of paint already. That's fine. It do be like that. It is the nature of the game, and it do be like that. It is the nature of the game. Is this yellow or is this like, what is this exactly? Is this like brown? It might be. I also use the Wplace color converter, something like that. Is this? No, it's not replace. Okay, there's like a little tool thing that you can use. Where is it? Wplace converter. There you go. I think it is good to see. I think it is good to use this just so I can see which is the colors that they're using. I think it is dark brown. Or is it brown? No, it's brown. Okay. The color is brown. I'm gonna unlock this one. There you go. All right. So this is brown. We can paint these. This is brown. I drew an apple. Is this yours? I saw. Oh, look! I see a little apple here. There you go. Yeah, feel free to draw on around, like, as long as you're not drawing on Nyla, feel free to draw on wherever you want. I got this like place in the middle of nowhere, so we can have like a pretty uncontested place. Because I know these kinds of games, they lend themselves to people waging wars and shit like that. Which is not what I'm looking for. I'm hopefully we're looking just like a place that we can hang out as community. You know what I mean? That's why I got in the middle of nowhere. Hopefully nobody's gonna be, you know. Oh, yeah, I'm perfect. Hey, perfect. How you doing as well? Hello, Jojo. How you doing as well? I'm not perfect. I am pretty flawed. I think it wouldn't be me if it was too right. You know what I mean? And then after we got done we got these things done, we can get the outlines filled. You know what I mean? I'm just in the lurking mood today. That's perfectly fine, Grumpy Cat. Absolutely. If you want to just hang out and chill out, just don't worry about it. Absolutely. Tomei susto na hora que você começou a falar português. Aqui é international, papai. Aqui é international, papai. Hey, Caramel. What in the world are you playing? We're playing Wplace. Imagine our place, but on Google Maps. It's actually really fun. And we're basically just painting a big old Nyla Pride emote. Because I think it would be kind of funny to do so. I'm starting out with the brown on the ears. This is kind of the reference that I'm following. It's kind of hard to see because it's like gray and brown and black for the fur. But so I'm starting out with the brown, so because it's easier to see, basically. It's simply because it's easier to see. It is kind of hard. It is kind of hard, isn't it? But that's just kind of how that be. That's just kind of how that be. You know? Hey, Cosmic. Thank you so much for the follow, my friend. No apologies, I was late. I was having dinner. Absolutely not. We're just in time. You know? We just got started like a half an hour ago. You are just in time, my friend. You are just in time. But yeah, the inside of the areas, if you don't have the extension, you can just paint the insides if you want to participate. This works on mobile, by the way. This works on mobile, so if you want to play on mobile, this does work. Eu tô level 44, tudo consertando o dragão, letra e atacando. Show de bola, paizão. Depois me mostra o que vocês fazem e eu mostro pra gringa. Vai ser massa demais olhar o que os outros estão fazendo também. I got a new tag. What did you get? What did you get? It would be nice if we could get like the devs on stream, just like yap. Because I know this is kind of like a small project as of the moment, so, you know, I feel like it's nice to have that kind of interaction. I've had some devs show up on the stream as well. There you go. At least on Twitch, it tells me as a top click maker. Hell yeah. It does that on YouTube as well. There is also the top chatters on YouTube. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Wait, this is not what I meant to do. This is what I meant to do. There you go. Don't want to waste my painting nothing. There you go. Finish the ear outline. There you go. I'm so glad this game is not pay to win, by the way. It makes me happy that this game is like pretty easy to play free. turned into a Google Translator? No, I'm international. I've always been. It's kind of funny to have like people that are new to the community and don't know that I'm Brazilian or don't know that I speak a lot of languages. So they just kind of get jump scared. It's so fucking hard to see. This is like brown or black. It's so hard to see, dude. It's so hard to see. Is this? I can't tell. I wish there was a way to like change this to like make it easier to see. It is so hard. It's already great that this exists, I suppose. You know what I mean? How many do you speak? 2 fluently, and the other 2 I comprehend a little bit. I speak Portuguese and English fluently, and the other ones I kind of understand a little bit. Yeah, I see the line a little bit here. So there's gotta be here, right? Dude, this is so hard to see. Maybe if I zoom in a lot. Okay. If I zoom in a lot, then it's harder. It's easier to see. Okay, so this is black, this, and then this is gray. Okay, it makes it, okay, this is easier to see, okay. So this, like that. Then this is, oh, run out of paint again. Yeah, that's a lot easier to see. Ok, if we're going kind of crazy. I'm in sunlight, I can see where for that. Como é que tu fez esse mod? Alguma extensão? É uma extensão sim. É uma extensão sim. Just drew a little cat, just deleted itself suddenly. Did you? You gotta save it though. I see the little kitty here. I think it's a little, sometimes you gotta wait for it to refresh, by the way. Sometimes it's kind of hard to see. Oh yeah? But yeah, if you want to have the extension on, basically I mean, I put it on the Discord, but it's Blue Marble by the Swing Divine person. And what you need is this extension called Temper Monkey. This is it. If you install this extension, run through the thing to install, and then add the script, it enables this. And then you can set a marker, which is the reference point, is this green dot right here. And you can do, or you can just fill out as well. If you just want to fill out the modes, because you can see there's like already a few lines. If you just want to fill out, that is perfectly fine as well, by the way. I know, hey, yo, dude, if you want to hook it up with the mods to get some infinite pain, I'll just... I know it's not expensive. And actually, never mind. It's not expensive. I do want to support the game, so... Never mind. I do want to support the devs. It is nice that they haven't made this super pay to win, so I'm not gonna be asking for freebies. I only do that for Love and Deed Space because, man, these gacha games kill my wallet. Fucking gacha games, man. I'm still mad, by the way. I'm still mad at that Xavier poll in the gacha game. I'm really fucking mad, dude. Fuck my life. That was so bad luck. Yeah, I think it is dark gray. Yeah, it is dark gray. Okay. So this in between is dark gray. And there's a few like dark browns as well here. Oh, these are free as well. Yeah, okay. So these are dark gray. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's looking good, mate. Looking good, mate. There you go. Let me start like filling up these outlines. It is good to like trace the inner outlines as well, so we can know like what color that is. Oh, that's looking good, chat. Is in the community of the Brazilian YouTuber called Phelps did? No. Because I just joined this game today, so... But yeah. Hey, tio Dane, tio Nick. Eu sou brasileiro, by the way. Se vocês quiserem falar português, eu sei que o meu conteúdo é gringa, então o meu conteúdo eu vou fazer em inglês. Mas... Minha comunidade é internacional. Se você quiser falar português no chat, você pode. Eu que vou falar inglês. Só pra você saber. You speak British too? I'm sorry. I can't actually do a British accent to save my life. Because... I did learn English in a British school. I learned it from a British school, but unfortunately, my accent is way too butchered, so it never sounds like British. So you know, I never really try. There you go. These are more dark gray. There you go. Trace the inner outlines as well. Kind of like that. It's kind of relaxing, isn't it? It's got a relaxing vibe. By the way, you don't have to pay. Again, stressing this out, you don't have to pay. I did it because I really wanted to do this for the stream. But, you know. Also, big shout out for the Dragon Guild. They're kind of helping us out here. So, big shout out for that as well. Definitely want to showcase their stuff as well afterwards. There you go. This is gray. This one is black. This one is gray. There you go. Jump scare brasileiro, what the fuck? Os turistas chegando. Mas ó, que é BR, pai. Que é BR, pai. What's my first English? I am native Brazilian. I was born and raised in Brazil. I actually started by having an English content because of ASMR, because I'm a voice actor. And I started doing ASMR as like a fun time. And because of that, a lot of my original community is English, the English speakers. But I am born and raised in Brazil, always been, never left Brazil. Always been, always been Brazilian. There you go. Fill this up here. There's a little bit of a empty spot here. There's also like a little bit of like crossover here. Yeah, there's some light dark gray areas as well. There you go. This is all black. This goes over here. Let me zoom in so I gotta make sure that I'm getting all the black spots. There you go. This is dark gray. There you go. I really want to get this. Really cool. Ah, look at that. Look at our little Nyla. Nyla Pride, let's go, dude. She looks so homophobic. I love my cat, but she looks so homophobic. By the way, Nyla, did you guys know that Nyla's bi? I don't know if because Nyla hasn't shown up on a stream in a while, but Nyla is bisexual as well. A lot of people say this is my English sounds British because I learned it in a British school. I'm here sitting, I learned English with TV and YouTube. Okay. I have the weirdest mix of accents. Me too, by the way. I do too. So every time he speaks a language other than English, just having a mini mental breakdown trying to figure out what he's saying. I mean, you know. There you go. Let me enable some more. What else do we got here? This is dark gray, right? Yes, sir. Got dark gray here. I think so. That's correct. By the way, yell at me if I'm getting something wrong, because I'm kind of blind. So having something to, you know, this is the kind of game that you don't want to be making mistakes. You know what I mean? The best bi couple. Hey, Poi Man, how you doing as well? But yeah, I just kind of know that be though. You know what I mean? But I do a lot of, it's kind of funny as well, because I do a lot of different kinds of content, so I'm pretty used to that. Because, you know, I have the webtoons, I have the, I mean, I guess I can show it to you here. Where is it? Webtoons. I got the webtoons, I got the Patreon stuff, I got the YouTube stuff, you know what I mean? And it's all from like so many different places, right? That it's kind of funny to like, it's kind of funny to get like all these different kinds of people, you know? Like some are more like popular amongst some countries, others are more popular among other countries. Oh, that Nyla's gonna look so good. My mother cat is gay. We swear he only cuddles up to the male members of my family. Mine too. My cat is actually homophobic. He never cuddles up to the guys. He only cuddles up with Nyla and women. Yeah, I don't know. Nyla told me that like male cats tend to prefer like women, but I still like to make fun of them. So okay, so this is black. Gotta really zoom in to make sure that we're not getting the gray ones accidentally. I think I am correct here. Yes. I think I am correct. So this is all gray. There you go. I think you can hold spacebar and paint. Yes. You can hold spacebar and paint. Okay. Gotta get all these. Dark brown. There you go as well. This is brown. Very cool. All right. We got some good outlines. Who else is doing the thing? What's your timer for paint fills up faster than mine? Because I put a little bit of money. This is like the equivalent. What is this, like $2? No, this is $3. I put $3 in, and I spent like half of these $3 to paint this. I put a little bit of money for the stream because, you know, I didn't want to have to wait too much on the stream. But you don't have to, by the way. All of this name right here, I painted in like 2 hours for free. So, oh, my internet is good. Oh, did my internet die? Oh no, my internet did die. Hello, are we live? Yell at me in the chat if we're alive. I think the internet had a bit of an issue. Hello, are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Oh no, F's in the chat. Oh no, no. Are we back? Are we back? Say it to me, chat. Dead alive, dead alive. Are we back? Okay, we're back. Okay. Just died out a little bit. Welcome to Brazilian internet, bro. That's because I have two like enterprise grade internets. It just kind of shit sometimes. Welcome to Brazil, brother. It's a pain. It's a pain in the balls. This is all black. Okay, this is all black. Let me trace it here. I think this is black as well, so it goes up here. There you go. Yeah, like kind of like that. Yeah, that is correct, I think. Question mark. And you have a little bit of it. Then it kind of like there's like this like weird gradients that I can't be too sure how it goes. So I'm not gonna do that right now. Yeah, let's go, dude. Your team seems to be good. We're fine. Hell yeah, Felicia. By the way, how many of you guys are actually playing around here? How many of you guys are actually playing here with us? I'm just kind of curious because we're doing this pretty fast. How many people? How many hands? This is the kind of stuff that the more hands on deck that we have, the better. So, how many people do we got here? Okay, let me start here again. Some more dark gray. There you go. There you go. This is dark brown here. I'm coloring. I spent money. Lol. It's not too expensive, is it? How much is it in dollars? Is it too? Is it scaled? How is it just? Does it just cost $2? Also, I'm very sorry. I had some annoying neighbors that are doing some drilling. Very sorry. This is gonna end real soon. It's gonna end in 20 minutes. But we just gotta wait it out. I'm very sorry. Yeah, they've been doing this for a while. There you go. This is a little bit here. A little bit here. Yeah, they've had this annoying drill. There you go. Radio, then more dark gray. There you go. So $6 Canadians for like 25,000. 25,000? Yeah, it's scaled up a little bit, but it's not too expensive, I think. I think they have like scaled it a little bit. Não consegui achar a base de vocês. Tem um link no Discord, paizão. Se tu quiser entrar, tem um link no Discord que entra na guilda. Não sei se vai... Ah, porque tu não vai sair da tua, né? Pode pá. Esse é o... I think the coordinates are... Yeah, there it is. These are the coordinates underneath here. If you want to like get more precise. It's in Hamilton. The area of Hamilton. É pra mim, ele não viu minha mensagem. Depois dá uma olhada na ponte que a comunidade do Phelps fez, na mais baixa da área do Chile. Manda o link depois Me manda o link depois da posição e a gente vê. Depois a gente faz isso, tá ligado? Porque tá no meio do projetinho, tá ligado? Mas, de certeza, depois a gente dá uma olhada. Eu queria ver, inclusive. Eu passo umas 3 horas de live, paizão. Não tem nenhuma hora que a gente tá de live ainda. Tem nenhuma hora de live ainda, paizão. Relaxa. Can you zoom out a little bit? Sure. Oh, yeah. Hey, I see it. I see the people that are working here. Oh, yeah. We got some hands on deck. Let's go. It's kind of taking shape. You can see it from the distance. The Nyla. Can you see her? Also, is that Sailor Moon? I think that is Sailor Moon, right? That's kind of cute. One day it's gonna take me a nosebleed. It's fast talking. Turn me into Google Translate. I'm sure your nose would be bleeding for other kinds of reasons. You know? I'm sure your nose would be bleeding for other kinds of reasons if you're watching me for that long. Anyway. Start filling the dark gray here. It's easier to fill the areas that are longer, it seems. And then the dark. There you go. It's Video from Huntaro? Is it? Oh, is it? It looked, I saw the little balls on the hair and it was like, I didn't notice. At first I thought it was Huntaro, but I saw the colors and I was like, it seemed like Sailor Moon. With the yellow, white, and yeah. Huntaro games is something you could play too. maybe one day for sure. I mean, we did do Hello Kitty as a joke. You know what I mean? Oh, as a joke, kind of like I say joke, but more like funny with like being the, you know, being an old man playing Hello Kitty games. Amusing, I think, would be the better word. Is that black? I think that is black. Yes. Black. There you go. Kind of like tracing here. It'd be nice to have like a community project like this. Especially because it works on mobile as well. Like I feel like a lot of games people can't join because it's like kind of hard for them to join. You know what I mean? But this way it's like pretty easy for them to just come around. Is it working properly? Yes. I'm currently on this little area here. Yeah. So far seems to be good. What's your question from earlier? Just listening to Yam or drawing DBD characters? A lot of people do that. Se importa se eu mandar o link da localização da nossa ilha aqui? Salve, se quiser mostrar. Eu dou uma pausazinha aqui. Só diga uma coisa. No link eu acho que vai bloquear pelo chat. Deixa eu ver. Manda aí ver se bloqueia. Se bloquear, a gente vê como é que faz. Yeah. Absolutely not, dude. I would love to see it. I'd love to see what other people are doing. With $6 Canadian, I'm coloring, so I'm spending some money. Yeah, it does block it. It blocks it because of Nightbot, basically. Safety reasons. Do you have Discord? Question mark. Because if you could like drop it on Discord, I could just chill it. You can also send a whisper. That's fine. I got no idea. I'm a big YouTube boy, so I don't really use Twitch mobile. So yeah, I don't know. But if you send it, I'll see it. Don't worry. If you got it, you got it. Anyway. Yeah. I'm kind of loving this game. It's also kind of having the coloring issues, then having these kinds of stuff. Are we good? Are we back? Chat, yell at me if we're back or if we're dying. Are we dying or are we back? Chat, talk to me, chat. Talk to me, chat. Are we dead or are we not dead? Are we F or are we not F? Think we're back? It's really kind of cooked today's stream, innit? Really kind of cooked today's stream, innit? Are we alive? Tell me, are we alive? Back a little bit, but it's still buffering. Is it? Oh no. That's kind of unfortunate. Is this? Why is it like this random? Like one dot here. It's kind of weird. Okay, I guess. This is... Oh, this is painted wrong. Let's see. Alright, fixed it. Alright. I see some mistakes that I made here. Don't worry, I can fix it. There you go. By the way, I know you can upgrade your maximum. I'm not doing that right now. I'm just like pumping the fuel. I see it. Everything else seems good. Okay, good. I also see there's a little spot here that's supposed to be brown, Yeah, then we have dark red. Don't have dark red. Yeah, the spots that you don't have, you can just leave it be, and as soon as we... Oh, this is actually supposed to be brown. Yeah, it's so hard to see it sometimes. There you go. I fixed it for you. Yeah, there you go. Now it's all good. Yeah, it's a little bit weird sometimes. Don't worry, we'll help each other out as much as we can. Does buffer a little bit. Question, do you play Dead by Daylight? If you do, favorite killer and favorite survivor. I do play Dead by Daylight. We actually streamed it like 2 days ago, if you watched it on YouTube. But my favorite killer so far is the... I haven't played much killer because I'm a big survivor main. So the ones that I have played were the animatronic, the ghoul. The ghoul's cool, but very jank to play. If it was a little bit less jank, I feel like it would be a lot more fun. And aside from that, I played the animatronic, which I got invited to try out. And I played, what was it? The Trapper? I did not vibe with the Trapper. It's a very cool killer, but I like the chase more so than that kind of stuff as well. But I mostly play survival anyway. And I've been playing the guy from The Walking Dead, because I like zombie movies. But I basically never use the skills. For a lot of the time, I was using the old man from the from the Dead by Daylight crew, but I have no idea what the skills do or anything of the sort. There you go. Continue on. Oh yeah, I really do hope, because I really feel like this game is going to be really popular, and I would love to have like a big old like Nyla drawing. I also love the little kitty here as well. I see some people drawing them as well. I really hope this game gets popular. So not too popular that people start attacking our bases. I suppose there's not much you can do. You know something that would be cool? Okay, here's what I think would be really cool. If people couldn't like attack people from outside bases, so a lot of people would just have... although I guess that's not cool for the people that like the wars, but then it just reset. Because it would be nice. This kind of game I think would be nice if there was seasons. Like, oh, because the thing about like a game like this is that nothing would be eternal, which I get it. Also, I see the point. I see the counterpoint as well to like have things be seasonal, right? But you could have like big moments where it just like screenshots everything, and then you have like a whole like world. You know what I mean? Just like. So I think this is like dark gray. Is that not correct? I think this is the wrong gray. I did put the Wplace converter to use only, because I basically done this here. Also, how big is this? 144, right? Because I basically used this Nyla emote. We could have paid 144, right? 144. 144. There you go. This was it. You can have like paid colors, which does make it better, question mark. As it is. There you go. If you do enable it, it makes it a little bit better. But it was like marginal. So I just like didn't bother. Just so people know. You know what I mean? Hey Kai, how you doing as well? I did the wrong gray, but I fixed it. Ah, cool. Yeah, that's why it's good to have the overlay. It's also a little bit hard to see. I understand 100%. It is. I'm having difficulties like separating the dark gray from the black. It is a little bit hard. 100%. All right, let me continue on with the outline. Because then when we have the outlines done, it's just a matter of filling. Let me score some more credits. Glad that it's not too expensive. At least for Brazil. Usually these kinds of games would be so expensive for Brazil. I'm glad they thought of us broke countries. There you go. Continue on. There you go. Rightio. Alright. By the way, if you don't have the overlay, you can just use the... You can just fill up the areas. Preferably these areas that we've already finished. Like the upper part here, the ear. Oh, no, I haven't finished anything yet, but you know what I mean. When we do finish the rest of it. There you go. Getting kind of really fast at this. Kind of. Marginally faster, I would say. There you go. A little bit more droplets. Radio. Radio. There you go. Now it goes a little bit up here. Let's see it. This is the flag. And this is the question mark. So it goes around here. I think so, at least. I think it is that way, but I will correct it if it's wrong afterwards. There you go. Alright. How's it looking? Looks okay-ish. Looks kind of okay-ish. Podia digitar algo no chat pra eu conseguir sussurrar o link depois da ponte? Claro. Peraí. Comenta aí, paizão. Algo no chat. There you go. Personally, I'm an Oni, Huntress, and Dracula mains in Dead by Daylight. My friends hate me in Dead by Daylight. I would assume too. It'd be how that be, innit? It'd be how that be. Alright. There you go. Tell me when you got it, my friend. Hey Eva, how you doing as well? Let me recharge the droplets. This is so good. This doesn't even cost like a McDonald's like McChicken for me. And I'm having like a great time, not gonna lie. Cause I love these like pixel arts. Could you tell the kind of people that love this game, that would love this game, is the same kind of people that as a kid used to do like Minecraft pixel art with like wool. You know what I mean? On survival servers. You're the same kind of person. I do too. I used to love to do that kind of shit as a kid. It'd be how that be. It's kind of got like coloring book vibes. You know? Got a coloring book vibe. Yeah, these are all gray. So, oh. No. Dark gray. And we just stretch this straight line over there. Oh yeah. It is very relaxing for me, though. It is very relaxing for me. There you go. I need a hug. Oh, Zendra, I'll give you a hug. What's the matter? What's going on? Are you not having a good day? I mean, I'm glad to have you here, then. At least you can relax a little bit. What happened? What's going on? There you go. Can you speak Russian? My cousin is asking. No, I can't speak Russian. I could try if you want to help me. But unfortunately, no, I cannot speak Russian. I understand a little bit of Spanish, a little bit of French. Actually, the only thing that I know how to introduce myself in French. Bonjour, je suis Kindred, je suis Brazilian, and I don't know how it is, 8. I forgot. Van Wheat? I don't know. But yeah, and oh, Champs-Élysées. Oh, Champs-Élysées. Au soleil, sous la pluie, à midi ou à minuit, il y a plus que vous voulez, Champs-Élysées. That's all that I know from French, from studying like 2 years of French. That's really all that I could absorb. Anything else, and it just didn't come in. There you go. I got almost the question mark as well. Je n'ai pas un pipe type shit. Je n'ai pas le vous français type shit. You know, it's just kind of how that be. Don't worry about it. Je n'ai pas le vous français type shit. You guys are so funny sometimes, chat. There you go. You get some more paint. You also do kind of level up as well, so the more you do paint, the faster it goes, which is cool to have. Shame that you can't have multiple accounts, but I suppose it would just be like Bot City if you could have like multiple accounts. So, at least we're cutting that on the bud. You know what I mean? I think it is better actually. I think it is better if they don't like make the mistake of making it like our place and like make it super hard, because then people would just flood it with bots. You know what I mean? And then normal people wouldn't be able to play. If it reloads every 30 seconds, most people can play it pretty easily. And then you don't have to have like so many bots just fucking flooding the game. So actually I think that is a very good call. Actually, never mind. I was talking about like having seasons, but I think the fluidity of this kind of game is also a very good part of it. Hey Carrie, oh my god, I'm late. Just a little bit. Still glad to have you here, my friend. Yeah, it's kind of funny because like a lot of my friends, they're like dedicated Dead by Daylight content creators, right? And I'm not. I played it. I love Dead by Daylight, but I'm a variety streamer first and foremost. Even Love and D Space, I don't like do it as like the only thing that I ever do, right? I don't call myself a Love and D Space streamer. I just stream Love and D Space, right? And that's cool, you know? Like some people do that, some people don't. But a lot of my friends get kind of mad because I keep getting invited to try out the things on Love and D Space, and they don't. And not Love and D Space, sorry, Dead by Daylight. And they're like, "Come on, I play this game every single day. Why are you the ones getting free shit?" It's kind of funny how that goes, isn't it? Kind of funny how that goes. There you go. Rightio. I think this is gray, but I'm not too sure. This is dark brown. This is brown. Kind of training my eye to see these differences. You know what I mean? Hey, Anazara. How you doing as well? Hello, Kindred and team. How you doing as well, my friend? Glad to have you here. Sorry to the system, man. I left one to fail. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. My friend. We're a pretty chill community. I know you're trying to push that, and I get that you can't send the links, but don't worry. I'll check it out right now. There you go. 100%. Don't stress it. Is that it? God damn. That's kind of huge. Holy shit. Is that the bridge? That's kind of cool. Oh, does it stop here? No, it doesn't. Still going. That's kind of crazy. Holy moly. Holy. Okay. That's kind of huge. Jesus Christ. I mean, I suppose it is very thin as well, so with a game that like stretches this thin. I wanted to see your base as well. You said you were talking like about making a dragon. That would be kind of cool as well. Oh, I see the Team Rocket. All right. Some Undertale as well. No, sorry. Deltarune. No, sorry. Is this Deltarune? This is Deltarune, right? Yes, this is Deltarune. Got a Homer, Pokemon. I see it. Yeah, a lot of content creators will probably be like doing this on the sea. Yeah, Phelps is also doing this on the sea. That makes sense. I don't watch Phelps, but I know I don't keep up with a lot of like Brazilian content creators. I don't actually keep up with a lot of big creators in general, aside from like the few in the VTuber space. I'm a big indie. I love like small niche channels. That's kind of the shit that I watch in my off time. I don't watch like big content creators. That's kind of cool though. That's what she said. Shut up, Nova. Stop trying to that's what she say me. You nerds. Not everything is a that's what she said. Hey David, how you doing as well? We're just down and made it to the island in the middle. Is it? That's cool. Yep. You know, this is our little space. We're making this cat. Also, I gotta repay that. Yeah, you can kind of see it. You can kind of see the question mark as well. Let me fill up the canvas again. Oh no. There you go. Yeah, you basically just set the marker on the green dot. You upload the image that I sent, and boom. It's taken long just to spite me, but it does work. I promise. Oh, I didn't click enable. Did I not click enable? Is that why it's not working? Come on now. Or old mate. There you go. Okay. Let me start filling up everything as well, right? Alrighty-o. Should I start doing the white? Probably, right? Should probably start doing like the white outline here. Kind of like that. So people can know how to fill up. Because a lot of people are like working on fill up duty, which is very important, by the way. Thank you very much for everybody that is doing filling up duty. Because it seems that is the case. There you go. And then we just follow this up. Keep doing the outlines so everybody can see it without the extension. There you go. It is nice to have these kinds of things for projects like these. Hey Nico, wasn't able to connect for a few days because I got hacked, but now I'm back. Glad to have you here, Nico. How you doing? I mean, if you can't join, you can always join on YouTube if you don't have Twitch. Because I know that a lot of people don't have Twitch or don't want to have Twitch. That's why I actually stream on YouTube and Twitch. Because it's technically not as good if you're a streamer to split your audiences like that. Like, it's better to have 100 people in one community than it is to have like 50-50. But I don't care about big numbers. I want to do fun and silly and weird shit. Also, I'm using the wrong one. I used the wrong email on my other account. That's why I have to. I'm not doing multi accounts. I just used the wrong email to create it. Yeah, I wanted to use this email because it's my Gmail account, not the Twitch account. Yeah. This would be a great thing to do on anniversary streams. I don't want to even save this for big events. I mean, we can definitely do this on the anniversary as well, for sure. But I just want to do this like on a weekly basis, if you guys are down. Oh, I'm wasting a lot of ink there. I just want to do these like every now and then, like straight up, because it's not even that expensive. Like, again, this is like a McDonald's. this is cost me as much as like a McDonald's chicken burger. So. When I put Love and D space, it's a lot more expensive because like $50 USD is very expensive for me. Like I can't be spending that kind of money every single day. But like 20 Brazilian reais is perfectly doable. Like I can do that pretty easily. There you go. Gucci. You know? I'm excited for my first cosplay. Is it now? What are you cosplaying? Dude, I'm so jealous. I love cosplaying. I only ever done it once for like a Star Wars cosplay, but I would 100% do more. It's actually one of the goals. What area can I help paint? I mean, if you have the extension, you can just paint whatever you want. But if you don't have the extension, I would look for areas that have... It's because we haven't done the eyes as well, so it's kind of hard. But this area right here is just like straight up like all dark gray. If you see here, so you can just like fill up this area, I think, like this from this ear to like this like other segment of dark gray. This is a free color, so you don't have to worry about like unlocking it. But I haven't done much of the other outlines yet. There you go. Yeah, I'll just drop some more as well. Putting my own twist into the cosplay. I'm sexifying it. The Lads MC. Yeah, a lot of cosplayers are doing the MC from Love and D Space. One of my friends is a cosplayer. She's very talented. Like, she's a model, very talented. And she's also, like, farming that Love and D Space. Partially because she also loves Love and D Space. So for her, it's like a double... It's, like, convenient and also good for content. You know what I mean? Which is, like, the best thing that you can do as a content creator is, like, something that you love doing and it's also good content. You know what I mean? But she's been going crazy with the Love and D Space cosplays. I might as well do it at one point. Problem is that the boys don't look a lot like me, so I feel like people are gonna yell at me if I don't shave, for example, to do like a Silas cosplay or some weird shit. I think that would be fun though. I think that would be fun. You know what I mean? Cosplay reminds me of a funny moment that happened to me once. Hey, Ever, how are you doing as well? Well, yeah, Slay Queen. There you go. Very good. All right. This is dark gray, I'm assuming. This is light gray, I'm assuming. This is dark brown. This is dark gray. This is gray. And this is, what is this? Light gray? Yes, sir. It's kind of looking good. You can kind of see the vague silhouette of a cat. I wonder if Nyla's going to be playing with us as well. She did say that she would like to participate as well. I wonder if she's going to try. All right, let me fill up this black area here. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, you don't want to be wasting areas that are... Oh, somebody already got to me. All right, somebody already got to me. That's fine. Good. Man, you guys are fast. Holy shit. Let's go. I like to see. I like the energy. I like the enthusiasm. All right, let me help you guys here. Think that is correct? Yes, sir. This is light gray. This is medium gray. This is light gray as well. This is dark gray, medium. This is dark. This is black, dark, medium. This is dark brown, actually. This is regular gray. This is light. This is dark gray, medium gray. These are black. And we have dark gray, black. There you go. Dude, that is looking so sick. I'm not a professional lads cosplayer on the Comey. Did you know? Red Silas would be interesting. Bearded Silas, you mean? Ooh, that would be kind of sick, actually. I don't know. Listen, here's the thing. I'm gonna talk to that cosplayer friend of mine. If she can hook me up with like a really sick cosplay, I'll add it as a subathon goal. Because next month on the 16th, by the way, little announcement. Next month on the 16th, we have an anniversary of the channel. I still haven't made the announcement post to it, but we're gonna have a lot of guests. We're gonna have like a lot of cool stuff as well. It's gonna be on the 16th. Froggy has already confirmed, Kazumi's already confirmed, but I think Phoenix is gonna be coming, Chunky's gonna be coming. Don't know exactly the day because things change on the weekend. But there's a lot of guests. It's like over like 15 guests that are confirmed to go, just unconfirmed the time. We're gonna start with like, and this is gonna be like big events all the time. So we're gonna start with like Would You Rather, Jackbox, Truth or Drink. There's gonna be like in between stuff as well where we're doing. It's celebrating 5 years anniversary of the channel, so I'm very excited for that. That kind of stuff as well. Boss Man is already August. Oh yeah, it is August already, I guess. Oh, this month then, in 2 weeks. I guess it is already August. Time flies, doesn't it? Time flies. Yeah, sounds about right. Let me put a little bit more. Let me finish up these charges and I'll put a little bit more on it. What is this again? This is gray. This is gray, dark gray, regular gray, dark brown, dark gray. This is black, dark gray. This is regular gray. These are not medium, light gray. That's dark brown. This is dark gray. This is regular gray. Light gray over here. Regular and dark. Light, dark. There you go. Gotta pay attention to these kind of things. Gotta pay attention. If you don't want to make a mistake, you're just wasting your color. You know what I mean? Hey, Queen Cinnabunny, how you doing as well? Glad to have you here. We're making Nyla, by the way. By the way, if you just arrived at the middle of the stream, you don't know what the fuck we're doing. You remember Wplace? This is kind of similar to Wplace, but on Google Maps. So you basically go to a random location, and then everybody can draw. So a lot of Europe is pretty empty. But I'm sure if there's like a big area in the United States. No, actually, damn, the United States is so empty. Okay, no, never mind. Yeah, you see, but like anybody can go in any place of the world, and then you can just have like, you know what I mean? Like people are doing, you know, like flags. There's like some Brazil flags. Hell yeah, Brazil. Pix! Faz o T aí, cambada! Apresentando a maravilha do Pix para os gringos. É isso aí que eu gosto de ver, porra. Caralho, o Pix me pegou de surpresa, velho. Hell yeah. É o Pix, meu velho. Faz o T, caralho. Anyway, that's just... You can just go anywhere and draw. You know what I mean? That's kind of like the fun of it. You know? Brazil is currently... I think there's a lot of Brazilians playing this game because there's a lot of people like painting in Brazil. But, yeah. Faz o Pix aí, meu patrão. Esse Pix me deu muito flashbang, velho. Caralho, nem fudendo, velho. É o Pix, porra. I have no clue what Pix is. Pix is a form of payment that is... It's a state form of payment that is electronic, instant, and has no fees. And Brazilians were kind of laughing because with all the technology in the world, you guys still use like paper ballots, and you guys don't have like a way to transfer money that doesn't cost you anything. So that's the Pix. And yeah. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's just kind of funny. Also, speaking of Pix, let me do another Pix so we can keep painting. Fazer o Pixzinho pros dev, né, paizão? Cadê o Pixzinho dos dev? Pô, vintão é vintão, caralho. Pix is a Brazilian gift to the world. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm surprised no other countries have copied Pix. This is actually pretty sweet. It basically generates you a QR code, and you just pay it. You just pay it. Just point and click. There you go. I'm gonna pay this one, and then I'm gonna like generate a new one. Don't pay this, by the way. I know there's gonna be people that are gonna like be generous and try to pay it. I'm just gonna generate one as an example. So don't do it, okay? I'm gonna close it. If I don't confirm it, then it doesn't get it. Okay? But here, let me show you. So this is a Pix, by the way. You get credit card as well if you want to use credit, but this is a Pix. It's a Brazilian way of payment. I guess this game must be Brazilian if they have Pix enabled. But you just pay it, and it's instant. There you go. It's instant. It drops immediately, and it doesn't cost anything. It's like state sponsored. So you don't have to pay anything. You just immediately send it. So where's the extension? Why is the extension not showing? What the fuck? Hello? What happened to the extension? Wait, devil mode is not enabled? Well, let me enable that right now, I guess. Wait, where is it? Manage extension. It is enabled. What the fuck? Why is it not? What? Okay, weird. Alright. Set the marker on the green dot. Get the reference image and enable. There you go. And we're back. Alright, did the Pix come through? Hell yeah, I did. And there you go. It just... You know what I mean? What are you doing, Ken? Still doing Nyla. You know what I mean? Use a QR code and to transfer and payments is super simple and use. Yep, and there's also integrations with like businesses. There's integrations with like other stuff. So for example, like if you want to pay for a service, it's not like just like a people. You also get like immediate approval of like payments for services and that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's great. I love Pix. It's like it's one of the things that makes me proud of being Brazilian. There's a lot of like stuff that people complain about Brazil, but I think Brazil is like leading when it comes to a lot of stuff. When it comes to health regulations, and I know people are gonna say like talk about like SUS. That's still like free, and it's not just about hospitals as well. It's like vaccines are cheap. You know, it's how fucking insulin doesn't cost like $1 million fucking in Brazil. That's all about like stuff. But there's a lot of stuff that we lead that is pretty cool. You know, Pix is also like something that people talk about because like instant safe. You know what I mean? There you go. Easy does it. Did I get that all right? Yes, it is. Perfect. Yeah, I'm just tracing the outlines so people can fill it up. You know what I mean? Bros, Venmo, Senmo, what the hell was that? The chat comment threw me off. Wait, what? What happened, though? What's going on? Oh, somebody's sending like those like ASCII things. Hey, yo, that's kind of sus, dude. I appreciate the ass, but I don't think that's allowed on Twitch. But yeah, Venmo, I think they do charge you, right? As much as I like ass, I feel like Twitch would ban if we allow that kind of behavior. So also, damn, we got a lot of people joining our group. Oh yeah, shout out. Yeah. Go to jail. As long as people are not being harmful, I'm pretty okay with a lot of jokes. But the problem is that, like, so here's the thing. That's like the same kind of people, the same kind of conversation that we have when people are being thirsty about, like, Love and D-Space characters. You gotta keep in mind, we're still, like, a public space in a community, right? Twitch doesn't want people, like, sending, like, ass and, like, being, like, thirsty and shit. It's funny, and I do think it's funny, but, you know. We're on the right side of Twitch for that kind of content. You know. That's the thing. I do like sus shit. I mean, the fuck kind of you know the kind of content that I do. But you can't really be like too fucking horny on main. You know what I mean? At least on YouTube and Twitch. Instagram is kind of like nobody's land. But, you know. This just, you know. That's why I have the rule of like my unofficial rule about people being horny and like sending down bad shit. It's just like, if it's funny. If it's funny, you can be as much down bad as you want to. But if it's not funny, then you get clapped. Because I feel like you can use the excuse of like humor to kind of like sweep it under the rug for a lot of platforms. You know what I mean? We do try keep it PG-13. No, not PG-13. I am not PG-13. I do say fuck, and I talk about titties and monster fuckers. I'm not PG-13. If there's any fucking under like 13 kids, they get clapped and publicly shamed. I will call your parents publicly, like those like, you know when like a kid gets lost in like a shopping center or something, they're like, excuse me, can the parents of this lost child please come pick them up? Can the parents of this unsupervised child please come pick them up? You know what I mean? But I like to, the official qualification of my content is 16 and up, at least on Twitch. Discord is 18 plus because I don't like kids. The only kids I'm ever taking care of are my own, so get the fuck out. But the accurate quantification of my content would be 16 and up because I swear and I talk about titties. The official term would be mild sexual themes. So it's like talking about sex, talking about titties, but not showing anything, not being too explicit, which is why I tell people not to be too explicit. You understand? I know that was a pretty big tangent, but that's where I was getting at, basically. That's why you can't like post explicit shit on the chat, even though I do make sussy jokes all the fucking time. But yes. You would be surprised, but my degree is in law, so I take these things very seriously. You know? My actual degree is in law, so I'm very mindful of these kinds of things. You know, I read a lot of about that. You know? But I'm not too down bad in chat. Everyone else is making funny. Exactly. You know? Exactly. Oh man, the Nyla's actually kind of getting pretty solid, isn't it? I'm gonna finish off. I'm actually not gonna finish off. You guys can do that. I'm gonna try to do as many of the black outlines as possible. And I'm gonna try to do as many of the black outlines as possible so we can start like painting the gray areas. All right. I think. Yes. All right. So we can get the Nyla, gay Nyla. There you go. Who knows? Maybe if we can. I know that a lot of people join from the category, If we get like a bigger group, we can do an even bigger, like non-community related project. I've seen people do like crazy pictures, for example. You know what I mean? Kindred, are you the enemy? Why? Why would I be an enemy? You think I'm not invested into anything that care enough about being nobody's enemy. My enemies are capitalism and paying my bills at the end of the month. That's the only things that I'm fighting against. Anything else is just like, you do you, brother. You do you, brother. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. So this song is kind of fire. Holy shit. Okay. I kind of dig it. Yeah, this playlist that I have is kind of like a radio. So it says anybody's guess as to what comes out. Where are we right now in the picture? We're kind of like here, right? Yeah, we're kind of like here. All right, I see it. I see it. Yeah. The pixel art, this was not made for pixel art. That's why it's kind of like not super pixel perfect. But these kinds of things, I think we can just like fix it manually. You know what I mean? These kinds of things we can just fix it manually, I think. There you go. Hey, Wplace, thanks so much for the follow, my friend. Welcome. Glad to have you here. There you go. Right. There you go. This goes over here. I think that's right. Yes. Yeah, these are all black, and then this is the rest of it's dark gray. It's kind of hard to differentiate between dark gray and the other thing. That's something the extension could have is like make the squares a little bit bigger. You know what I mean? Or something to identify like the color. Because it's really hard to like zoom in like this to see what color is it. I suppose you can just check it after you paint. You know what I mean? But yeah. Let me start over here as well. Oh, I don't have anything. Let me recharge it. There you go. There you go. Que extensão é? Você tem que instalar duas... na verdade, você tem uma extensão e você tem um script. A extensão que você tem que falar, the extension that you gotta install, is called Tempermonkey, which basically allows you to run scripts. So you gotta install this extension, get it working with dev mode. So basically you install it. Once you do install it, you go on manage extension like this, and you're gonna enable two things. Allow scripts over here, and you're gonna enable dev mode at the top. These are the two things. Then you close and open the page, and you install the script, which you can get on the Discord on mine. It's made by Swing Divine. It's called Blue Marble. And then you're done. And then you can upgrade, and then you can update the upload the image, set the anchor point to where it's supposed to be. In this case, for Nyla, I put the anchor point here. So it's this little green dot that references where the image is. And then you go. Then you can start painting. You know what I mean? I wish there was an easier way to do this, but unfortunately, that's just kind of how that be. It's not hard, by the way. You can do it. And once you get it set up, it's a lot easier to, like, paint. But you gotta get it, unfortunately. Yeah, or you can just be on fill-up duty. So a lot of people are just waiting for me to, like, fill up the areas and just paint in them. So you don't have to worry too much if you don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Got it? Been banished from to my headset per? My parents are downstairs. I know. I say a lot of sus shit. So a lot of people don't watch me with those headphones. Those people are what we call cowards for not listening to me on the speakers. Embrace to your family that you're a fucking down bad nerd. Confess it already that you're a down bad, possibly queer nerd that likes monster fuckers and big titty anime men. Confess! Confess to your family your sins, you down bad brats. You know? Oh, what a coward. What a coward. Also kind of funny of them to confess to me that they're on the headsets. Because that only allows me to tease them even further. Because I know now they're on the headset, so I can just start doing these kinds of things. You know, like speaking like that. Which I am certain got a few amount of people. Did that make you feel a kind of certain kind of way? Did that make you feel a certain kind of way? Don't lie to me now. I still got it. Still got it. A lot of people that were watching me on the TV just immediately lounged for the fucking controllers. I love being sus. I am such a fucking asshole. Did you do that? Did you lounge for the fucking controller like your parents are coming in the room and you're like watching some like sus anime shit? I'll get this zone if I confess to the shit that I do on the internet. Valid. Still got it. Still got it. There you go. Let's continue on with the paint. There you go. This is dark brown, gray, dark brown. This is gray, dark brown. There you go. These. There you go. There's a little bit of gray here. There you go. This is dark brown, dark brown. The rest here is black, by the way. The rest of the outline here is black, so if anybody wants to fill up this area here, the rest of here is black. So at least this little area here on the eye, that you can see, is already black. I think we've ever stopped asking what I do on the internet after I explained to them fan fiction. Dude, we're kind of getting into a generation. It's kind of funny because we're getting to a generation where, like, somebody's daughter is gonna be coming up and reading, like, their mom's fan fiction. Do you ever come to, like, realize that? Like, your daughter could read your fan fiction. You know what I mean? Like, there's people here getting married on our community. You know what I mean? Like, your daughter could at some point read your fan fiction. Do you ever, like, does that thought ever come to cross your mind? You know? It's something that I think about a lot. It's something that I think about a lot. It would be funny to, like, compare, though. You know what I mean? Like, if Nyla and I ever have a kid and, like, we have a daughter, like, comparing her tastes of anime man with, like, her. That would be kind of funny. I think that would be kind of funny. By the way, this whole eye is black. All right, bet. Gonna be making my life a lot easier. All right, let me finish this up here so we can finish this up. This whole eye is black, so once we got the outline done, people can just fill it up. All right. Is that all? I think this might be. Wait, let me fill up this little highlight area here. Where is this? This is dark red. Brown. This is light gray, I'm assuming. Yes, sir. Because once I fill up this little highlight, everything else here is black. So you can just get to town. Go to town on it. You can just go to town. Alright, let me just finish this up. This is... Which one is this? Dark green? Okay. I think that is correct. Or is this light green? No, this is light green. This is light green, and this is, I think, dark teal. Okay. Then we have gray here. Light gray on these. Light pink. I think this is orange. Then we have dark red. And I think this is brown? No, this is dark brown. Okay, my bad. We said a little bit of paint. Okay, so now everything else here is black. So you guys can color up the eye. Like this area here is just full black. So you guys can get to town on that. Yeah, a lot of people are getting into it. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Right. I'll fill up. I'll keep filling the delicate areas, and I'll help you guys when I'm done. I'll help you guys with the outlines after. Dude, we're kind of cooking here. I'm very happy. That's awesome, dude. That's actually so cool. Dude, shout out to our community, man. Like, and the people like helping out from the game as well. I know that there's the people from the Dragon Guild that are also helping. But shout out, dude. Let's go. Like, we're good. This is like huge, by the way. Like, that's straight up like amazing. You know what I mean? And there's some people like doing some cool stuff here as well. That's awesome. But fanfiction is awesome. I shall never confess to my gayness. Oh, longest bride on there. My dad was super judgmental. You know, some people will be some people. Can't really convince them, so as long as you can have a decent enough living. You know what I mean? Hey, Leona. I guess I wanted to follow. How far is the pig? Actually pretty good. Like, we're getting pretty far away. Let me continue with the other eyebrow. Because people are going to be filling up this middle area real soon. So let me continue here to this area. I think these are black. I think so, right? It's so hard to see sometimes. Like, it's so hard to differentiate between dark gray and black. I wish there was a way to like hover over the mouse and you could like see what the color is. That would be like a really good like addition to this extension. Like hover over the mouse and it like gives you the color for the thing. Above the red is all black. No. This area still has some like delicate fine here. No. So I would recommend filling up the eyes and this little like side area of the face if you want to fill up duty. Oh, didn't mean to do that. There you go. We recharge again. Yeah, it's also good that it doesn't take forever. Like, I think, like, it's 30 seconds per pixel. So, like, in an hour, you can... Oh, did that move? Kind of felt like that moved for a little bit. So, like, it's 30 seconds per pixel. So, if you want to, like, it doesn't... It's not like Wplace, where you had to spend, like, days or get, like, a legion of people or bots to, like, fill up an image. If you, like, spend a little bit, which you can, like, do, you, like... waste your points, you know, like paint your points. Then you like play like a round of TFT or a round of Dead by Daylight. Then you do another, and then you do that again. You can pretty much like in between intervals do these. If you don't want to pay for anything, because it does raise levels. Like the more you do, the higher your level goes. The more you get like, the more you get base points basically to save up. So you don't have to worry about like. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm already full, so I don't need to. We can set an alarm too. I suppose you could do that. I suppose you could set an alarm as well. There you go. Continue with the outlines. How's it looking? Yeah, it's looking pretty alright. No, I have no sins to confess. My mother knows I'm bi and non-binary. Hell yeah. I mean, like I said before, like, I'm at the age where if the economy wasn't so shit, which I 100% believe like capitalism robbed you of having kids in your 20s. Because like throughout like all of humanity, like the age to have kids would be like around your like 28, like mid 20s. Would be like 25, 28. And I'm not saying like I'm the biggest fucking like breeder, right? Like I want to have kids per se. But I'm saying we don't have the possibility to do that, which is fucking insane to me. You know what I mean? But that would be the age that you should be having kids. You know what I mean? It's like 28, 30. You know what I mean? Like having kids at 40 is like something that only now we're doing it. And it's not good. Like that's not a good age to have kids, I think. I might be mistaken. I'm not a doctor. But that's from what I remember. That's like the ideal like Like, if you're too old and having kids, you have like a higher risk of like congenital issues. Might be mistaken. Again, I'm not a doctor. I'm an anime boy on the internet. Don't take my word too precise. What is the root of all evil? I'm not saying I'm not like that much of an extreme, but man, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard. Like, people keep like seeing me whine about capitalism and they think I'm like a far left, which, you know, if like telling people that everybody deserves a decent living makes me a far leftist, then holy shit, dude. You know what I mean? But it's like hard to defend capitalism when every single month that passes is just like, you know, like products get worse, life gets worse. They keep like trying to distract you with like gender war bullshit instead of like, you know, the Luigi Mangionis of the world that are just like taking matters into their own hands, which I wouldn't do that. I'm not saying that I agree, but you know, not saying that I disagree either. You know what I mean? But it really feels hard it really is hard to defend capitalism when they keep like getting worse and worse. When far left these days, honestly, it's not even that extreme. It's never been that extreme. You know what I mean? Hey, the Yaki Yako. How you doing as well? Anime boy. Sorry, anime man. You're right. You're right. There you go. Let me continue doing this little area here, because as soon as I'm done, I mean, I guess this area of the upper eyebrow is you can fill up with gray, but I still gotta finish up some stuff here. There you go. The fact that I haven't even spent like as much as like a McDonald's meal for like, what, like 3 hours? Yeah, I've been playing for about like 3 hours. Oh, sorry. Not streaming for 3 hours. I've been streaming for like less than an hour. But I have been playing this for, god damn it. TikTok! I know. It's like I had like a bunch of notifications. There you go. Hey, Mazakin. Also, if you have kids early, you can spend more time with your kids and still have enough energy to properly raise them. I know. I fucking know. Ugh. Guys, don't get me ranting about capitalism. I'm gonna start hating life again. I get you, dude. I 100% get you. You know what I mean? It's like they would charge you to, dude, fucking printers. Dude, fucking printers now have a subscription model. Why do printers need a subscription model? I just buy the paper and the ink and it works. And then like people like get surprised with like, oh, Gen Z's like going back to iPods. Gen Z's going back to like analog media. Because yeah, the fucking internet sucks. Life sucks. Capitalism finds ways to like make your life even fucking miserable every single day. How the fuck am I supposed to defend it? Dude, if you made like $33,000 every single day you made $33,000 daily, you would not become a billionaire in your lifetime. You would not become a billionaire in your lifetime if you ever made $33,000 every single day. How in the ever-loving fuck are you supposed to like compete with that kind of shit? It just basically goes back to being a monarchy. You're just like, oh my lord, they are higher class of us peasants. You know, my lord, you deserve to have all the fruits of my labor as I wither and die, not having kids. You know? Just fucking hell, dude. Just fucking hell. What if life is not fair for everyone? Doesn't matter if life is fair. It's not that life has to be fair for everybody. Life is never going to be fair for everybody. 100% fair. Because, you know. But we don't have to make it worse. You know what I mean? Life is never going to be 100% fair. There's always going to be issues. It's just in human nature. But we don't have to make it worse. The only reason why we've gone so far is because as a society, we decide like certain things are for the greater good of humanity. You know what I mean? Like roads. You know? Like, fuck. You know what I mean? Like roads, like the public electric system, like sewer. We just decide that these things are like a greater good. So we work for that. That's what separates us from like other animals. Other animals, they like build how the only thing that's actually like something that I learned from the Geographic Channel. The only thing that separates humans, because animals build houses, animals use tools, animals know how to use logic. The only thing that ever separated humans from animals is that we're able to like build stuff that is not for just our immediate benefit, but for the greater good of like us as a community. We build roads, we build like sewer, we build like things that don't just benefit me and my like kids, but also benefit everybody. That's what separates humans from everybody else. Genuine. Because everything else, tools, everything that like people talk about like human nature, other animals do it as well. The only thing. And I'm not like being like a super hardcore lefty, because I'm not like that big into politics anyway. But like, how the fuck are you supposed to do anything else? You know what I mean? Basic human decency. I feel like, yeah. Like, dude, like, let me use like an example that like everybody will like understand. How expensive was a McDonald's meal before and now? Like, McDonald's is not like one of those like affordable kinds of meals anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's still it's not. And like back then you could like buy a house in your when you were 28, like with a blue collar job. You know what I mean? Like, what now? Now you just gotta wait till your parents to die so you can get like a somewhat chance at ever owning property. That's crazy, right? Like, you would tell that to somebody. You know what I mean? And I feel like even boomers nowadays don't even like believe that like hard work will like get you anywhere. You know what I mean? Because I feel like a lot of boomers are kind of like, unless they don't have like retirement funds, they're kind of fucked as well. Everybody is. You know what I mean? Like, brother, fuck. Like, that's crazy, man. And then they're like, oh, they're killing CEOs. Oh no, why is everybody so violent? And I'm just like, the fuck do you want anybody to do? You know what I mean? And I'm not defending it. Like I said before, I'm not defending. I'm not like a proponent for violence. I'm not that extreme. I'm just like, what the fuck are you supposed to do? The fuck are you supposed to do? You know what I mean? Like, it's not like anybody's like dreaming about like fucking like being like Elon Musk and fucking, you know, like owning like basically serfs. People just want to live. People just want to live until they fucking, you know what I mean? Like, have kids, have a house, have a job that satisfies them and doesn't drain them of their like health. You have to work for like the majority of your life to enjoy like what, like 5 years if you're lucky? 10? The fuck? I'm not mad again. I really try to hold back from these, because once I get rambling like this, I feel like people don't want to listen to this. People just want to be listening to me being like a funny anime himbo on the internet. But man, it's really hard not to sometimes. You know what I mean? It's really hard sometimes. And if that makes me an extremist, then fuck me, dude. I feel like that's crazy. You know what I mean? Because I'm pretty like go with the flow kind of guy. You know what I mean? I feel like if we lived in like a communist place, I feel like I would just be like, all right, bet. And if we live in like a capitalistic society, I'd be like, all right, bet. But man, it's really hard to defend capitalism when shit goes crazy like this. Weeks if you're Ozzy Osbourne. Exactly. Can you spare the same opinion here? What should I enjoy when I'm already half dead? I know, dude. Like, what age am I supposed to have kids? All right. Let's say I'm supposed to have kids when I'm 35. Well, I'm only going to have like, what, like 10 years to enjoy with my kids? Because when I'm 60, I'm not going to be able to play around with them in the park or some shit like that. So let's say I have it at 35, they're 10 when I'm 45. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to be like 15 and I'm 50. Cool. They're going to be 15 years old and I'm not going to be able to like go out with them without being like an old man. Like, that's crazy, dude. I should have, like, if I had a kid in the same age as my parents did, I would have a 4-year-old running around here. A 4-year-old. If I was following the steps of the previous generation, I should have a 4-year-old running around here. If I had the same kid, the same age as my parents had me. You know what I mean? Can you listen to you in the car every time you speak? My subwoofer what? Wait, what? I can't read the thing. Wait, what? Every time you speak, my subwoofers go crazy, like totally random. I think you might be a little bit too bass boosted. It might be a little bit too bass boosted, which is fine for a car. You know, you want to have that like big boof when you're listening to some cool, you know. But for voice, it does probably be, especially because I have a pretty bassy voice. You know, I'm not like Pirate Software having like a. I don't even have a voice changer configured, but I have a pretty bassy voice and a nice microphone. I have a studio microphone, so it does capture the bass quite a lot. So, for example, that's actually why you have like, you want to, okay, a bit of a more fun conversation. I had to buy a specific kind of headset to be able to edit my audio. Here's the thing. Audio, we don't really notice this, but audio is a lot like photography, where certain earphones and certain headphones will have a tint to them. We call this a audio frequency spectrum headset. Here, let me show you. Let me show you the picture. Yeah, there you go. This is exactly what I was looking for. There you go. This is called a audio spectrum frequency. And TLDR is basically the frequencies of the sounds that we listen to. So real low lows is like the Let me show you. I'm gonna actually open up my audio editing software. Let me show you something. Hey everybody, this is a test sound. I just want to show you guys what every frequency of the voice sounds. All right, this is a little recording that I made, right? All right, I may pump up the volume. This is a little recording, right? Hey everybody, this is a test sound. I just want to show you guys. Now look at what happens if I delete everything except for the really sub bass. So in this little graph here, you have 20 hertz, 30 hertz, 40 hertz. Human voice usually starts around like 60 if you have a really bassy voice, 50, 60. And around 20s, then you have mids, which is most of our hearing. And the highs, it's just like the tss, 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 tss of the sounds, right? Look at what happens if I delete everything aside from the really bassy stuff, from the really low frequency of the bass. Hey everybody, this is a test sound. I just want to show you guys what every frequency of the voice sounds. You see? You just have the really bassy stuff. Every frequency of the... Look, you're just listening to bass at this point. Hey everybody. And this is 1000 hertz. This is 1000 hertz, isn't it? Let's see if I can lower it even further. Let's see if I can lower it even further. There you go. This is 200. Let me. This is 200 hertz. This is 200 hertz, by the way. What we're talking here is 20. See if I can get even closer. No, it only goes as low as this. It only goes as low as this for me. This is 200 hertz. Do you see how you can barely hear it? It's like... Cool? Now look at this. Now let's look at the higher frequencies. Now let's get most of the mids. Let's take away the bass and let's get most of the mids. Mids are around like 300, right? I'm going to cut a little bit more. Oh, that's not good. Let's cut anything below... what is it? 300? 200. Let's see if I can get that. Cut anything below 200. Wait, does it? Does it work? It's kind of hard to see because this is not the point of this software. But anyway. Hey everybody. You know what I mean? And that's kind of the thing. So when I got my headphones, right? When I got my headphones, I couldn't use the ones that I had because they were tinted. So they had a bit of an extra bass boost. And that made it my voice sounded boomy. And I can't use this for editing because if I edit my voice to sound good on those headphones, it's actually not going to sound as bassy on other ones because I'm compensating for the extra bass. So that's why I like using photography. Imagine you were taking a picture with like an orange lens. And you take the picture to look fine on your lens. Once you had that like picture somewhere else, it would look weird. It would look like washed out because you filtered away the orange, basically. That's tinted headphones. That's tinted headphones. You know what I mean? That's what happens when you have tinted headphones, which I do. I love me a bassy headphone. I'm a bass head. I love when the new body goes from so much bass. I love that. But not every music and not everything has to be bassy. So what happens is like a situation like somebody was saying, like, hey Kindred, I'm listening to you on the speakers on my car, and your voice sounds extra boomy. It's making my speakers go kind of crazy. I'm like, yep, that is because they're bass boosted. They're bass boosted because people like having big bass on their cars. Fucking everybody do. Bass is like sugar on food. Everybody loves having more. But if you have a voice like mine, then it sometimes sounds a little bit boomy. It sounds a little bit like kind of weird. That's audio frequency. That's just the basic, the very fundamentals of it. But that's it. Isn't it cool? Or is it super nerdy? I'm sorry if I'm nerding out like crazy. Also, the Nyla is looking so amazing so far. Shout out to us. We're like MVPs here. Look at this. So this is almost done. All of this here, this area is gray. So you guys can go nuts on this. I will help too, but I'll finish out the fine details as well. This is all black. This is all gray underneath, inside. Is it? Yes. So let me do an outline here of gray so people know that this is gray. The problem came that my card isn't super boosted on purpose. Came to the Prius. Prius is supposed to be built with subwoofers. My sister in Christ, my brother in Christ. I've seen people fit woofers, like really ginormous subwoofers on like a fucking like Chevette, like I don't know what the other car was. It's like a really old like GM one. You know what I mean? People will, if where there's a will, there's a way, and my God, is there a lot of will for people to have like bassy ass fucking subwoofers on the cars. That's like, you cannot stop people. You cannot stop people from fitting the most like chunky fucking subwoofers on like crazy small cars. And I respect that. I respect that. There you go. Finish up here. I'm getting so close to done. I thought we can finish this before the stream ends. I think we can. We totally can. We 100% can finish this before the stream ends. I'm sure. Certain of it. Extra bass, basically. That's fine to be nerdy. What's a subwoofer? Subwoofer is the speakers that are dedicated to do the bassy frequencies. Because sound is just air. So basically, the speakers are basically a magnet. Let me show you. Speakers, graphic magnet. So you guys can show you what a speaker is. Basically just a surface and a magnet, and the speakers vibrate the surface. It can be like a membrane. It can be like anything. But they just vibrate the air. That's actually why noise canceling is just like a counter vibration of the air to cancel out the noise and make it like a zero sum. That's how noise canceling works. It's basically just like another speaker inside of your speaker countering the noise that is coming from the outside. So yeah, basically you have a magnet, it vibrates, and it shakes the speaker to make the noise. However, bass and high end, they shake in different ways. Bass is like big shakes. High end is like really small, frequent shakes. So if you have the same speaker trying to do both, it's never gonna sound as good. So that's why people have subwoofers. Subwoofer is a dedicated speaker specifically for the bassy frequencies. That's kind of it. And then you have a tweeter. A tweeter is the one dedicated to do the high frequencies. And both of them sound better than having one ginormous one, for example. You know what I mean? That's kind of how that goes. That's why there's actually some people that just make custom ones. They just get a box. But the problem is that, you know how I said that sound is just air vibrations? Well, when you have speakers that are not that good, let's say you get like a really amazing speaker and you put it on top of your table. The table is going to vibrate as well as the speakers. And because of that, the table is basically going to be singing along, which is not going to be good because it's going to sound like a table. But that's kind of the point. You know what I mean? It's going to sound like a table. So that's why high-end speakers, they have to be either on the floor or like on a mountain pad, basically. Also, man, I already burned for my money again. God damn, okay. But I'm almost done, by the way. Everything else here is just filler. Yeah, we really got to finish this up. I really hope that we can. How many people are still here? I was still like doing it. Man, we have so many people already going crazy. Let's go. But yeah. The fuck does a singing table sound like? Usually not good. Usually not that good. It's going good. I mean, you can kind of see the shape of it already. Let me turn off the overlay so you guys can see it. There you go. Disable it or enable it? Let me refresh. I'm going to refresh the page. Look, you can kind of see Nyla. It's still like missing the eye fill. It's still missing the eyebrow fill on the face mostly. But you can kind of see it. Look. And look, that's looking amazing. Holy shit, dude. That's looking amazing, man. I'm so happy. We've been going crazy on this. Let's go, dude. Our community is amazing. That's so good. We got the Nyla Pride emote. Hell yeah. It's a cat. It's Nyla. It's Nyla. Specifically, it's this emote right here that we have. Here. It's this emote right here. See? Wait. There you go. You see it? I think it's looking amazing. Yeah, it's the Nyla Pride emote. This is the Pride emoji that we got from Nyla. I think it's very good. She kind of looks like the, you know, that one dog that people love using, the homophobic dog. It kind of looks like the, yeah, a little bit more. This is only $20. I basically put the equivalent of like $10 today, all of this stream. So, yeah. It's good to know that it's not too expensive, isn't it? There you go. Just finish this up. I really want to finish this. I really want to have a little Nyla. That is done. FS stream, I OC Jellybean from a comic I used to draw years ago. I mean, yeah, if you want to. I mean, it's just going to take longer if you want to do a project by yourself, but you can do it. You know what I mean? You can do it if anybody wants to. Oh, did I not accept? Question mark? Oh, no, there you go. All right, bad. Let me add the picture again. Upload template. And enable. There you go. Rightio. Let me get to doing these so we can get right to it. Paint. Oh, no, not here. Over here. There you go. Ken, 2 questions. What's the weather and what's your opinion on Jujutsu Kaisen? I like it. I think it's actually really funny. Like, the hilarious thing about... I mean, there's a lot of things that I like about Jujutsu Kaisen. But the funniest thing to me is because Jujutsu Kaisen is a very, like, traditionally, like, shonen anime. So people are, like, flinging spells, using, like, curse techniques and, like, superpowers, basically, right? And then there's that one girl that just pulls up a gun. She's just straight up pulls like a gun, and that's never not gonna be funny to me, because people are like, oh, the shadow manipulation, voice manipulation. She pulls up the fire. She pulls up heat. Straight up pulls a gun. That is never not gonna be funny to me. Oh, she just straight up pulls a gun. That's so fucking funny. It's not even close. Just how funny that fucking. Just straight up pulls a gun. It's like, here you go. That's my favorite. That and Todo, because Todo being kind of schizophrenic and hallucinating like a friendship with Toji is so fucking funny. It's uncontestedly the most, like, I bawled laughing at that like scene where he's like just basically freaking out, like even the captions are like, this is all in his head, this is not real. This is not real. He's freaking out. He's having an episode basically. He's my favorite character. I love him. He's so good. He's so good, dude. It's uncontestedly the funniest thing in that show, and it's not even close. Like 20-year-olds. So that came in later was at the Children's Museum with my two sisters and things. Ah, that's cool. Glad to have you here, my friend. Absolutely. That's why I actually stream on YouTube. So a lot of people can't really like come to the streams for whatever reason. I mean, I still hope that they do. You know, still hope that people come watch me live. But you know. I know that life takes away, especially because like we have a pretty old audience, so you know you can always watch it later. But I'm glad to have you here. I mean, the Maki's twin sisters. Yes, that's the one, the twin sisters with the gun. Yes, that's the one that I'm talking about. Let me add the overlay here. There you go. Outlines when it's a straight line like this is a lot easier. There you go. Alright, then people can just fill it up here. I think, is that all done? I think the outlines are all done, right? Like there's still like the filling to do, which is a lot of work, don't get me wrong. But I think in terms of outlines, I think it's all done. So now it's just a matter of like, now you don't have to worry about like making mistakes. Oh, no. That's a little bit black here. I see it. I went a little bit too far. There you go. Then you have dark gray. All right. There you go. That is correct. Good. All right. Now let me help out here on the flag as well. Is this dark green or is this regular green? This is dark green, okay. I think that is this way. Right. This is satisfying. I find it quite satisfying as well. Although I think this area here has a mistake. I think because of the software. Well, I suppose we could do it like this. I don't know exactly. What do you guys think? Because yeah, it seems like the orange is a little bit, it's eaten up a little bit on the thing. I don't know. What do you guys say? I don't know if you want to continue on like this or not. You continue painting like this. Is this yellow? I think this is not yellow. I think this is a different yellow. I think this is gold. Is this a different color? No, this is gold. This is not yellow. This is gold. This right here is gold, my friend. This is not yellow. This is gold, at least on the overlay. It's also a free color, but like, I think it's not the other one. I think so, at least. What do you say? I think that is correct, right? And then do we just continue on here? Are we gonna follow this? I think not, right? I think we should use the pattern of the... Because I feel like this did broke. So I'm gonna continue on with how the people have done it here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 4, 4. 4, all of this. Then, wait, there's one here that is wrong. There you go. And there's also a few here that I painted over. Yeah, it's whatever. There you go, something like that. Then we can have 4. Wait, not this way. Yeah, I'm gonna go a little bit off the reference to continue on with how people have done here. Because I think this is gonna look better. I think somebody had the right idea. But the color, the actual color of this flag here is gold, not red. Not yellow. It's gold. Gold. Fancy. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. I was having issues with that as well. So don't feel too bad about it. It's just a little bit crazy. Okay, and then we continue on here to all this. And there you go. And then we got a pretty good solid flag. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We got that Nyla pride. Let's fucking go, dude. Now we continue on the outline. That's looking so cool. That's looking so cool. Ah, look at that. We should do more. We should do some of these more often. Who knows? What do you guys say? Are you guys down to like do some more of these projects? Because we're gonna have like other stuff as well. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of the? So I'm gonna lower the volume of these. Like, what do you guys think? Do you guys want to do more this more often? Oh yeah, it's been awesome. You should have our own plushie. Maybe one day. Problem with plushies is that they're expensive to make. But I would love to have a Nyla plushie one day. That'd be really cool. Maybe like a plushie of the emote as well. Like Chibikin and Nyla. That would be like a cool plushie idea. Is that it? Should be one of Kindred too. Maybe. There you go. Radio. There you go. There's this area here. I think this is also the same color, but I'm not too sure. Let me try. Oh, there's actually a different color. This is green? No. Teal, maybe? This is teal. Ah, this is teal. Okay, so this is teal. And that's green. Then we have brown here, I think. Like a little bit here. Yeah, this is teal below, by the way. Then we have, I think this is the regular green. Yeah, somehow it's hard to see, so you do make some mistakes here and there. I've been doing it too. That's actually why I tried it with name before. Yeah, there's a Canadian company here that does that for YouTubers. They do crowdfunding, so it's not out of pocket as well. Oh yeah, but I mean, you know what I mean. I wouldn't do a crowdfund so next to an anniversary as well, because we're already gonna do the subathon like real soon, right? So one thing at a time. Only one thing at a time, you know. But yeah, I do hope that people donate on the subathon. Because I planned so many events, it would break my heart if we had like, you know what I mean? Like that's always like my fear with subathon, because I want to make like as many big events as I can, right? But then it's kind of scary because like imagine you make like a bunch of events, you call guests, and then it just like the subathon ends within an hour. You know what I mean? Like, and you're just there with your hands in your pockets, like, oh, go home, everybody. I guess not much you can do, is it? Not that I want people to feel forced to donate. That's not what I want, right? But I hope that we can get some donos at least to like get a few days of subathon. You know, I planned for 2 days, but I hope that we can have like a week of subathons because I got so many guests and so many fun ideas. You know what I mean? I got so many guests, so many fun ideas that I would love to do. You know? There's a tattoo stream idea as well that I think would be like a really cool. What is this? That's not a color. Is that dark teal? That is not a color also. That is a color. That is blue. Yeah, it's hard to see it sometimes, isn't it? Hard to identify it sometimes. There you go. Can you ask Siren Sun to draw you? It'd be interesting to see how you both together. I mean, if he wants to do it, I'm not gonna ask him. I don't know, dude. I don't feel comfortable asking for free stuff. Right? If he wants to do it, sure. I've done fan arts. I've done like group collab out of him. If he wants to do it, but I'm not gonna ask the guy. Seems like, you know what I mean? Seems kind of weird to ask somebody to like give you free shit. Right? That's not it. Is that teal? That is teal. Okay, teal. I think that is dark blue. I think this is dark blue, yes. Okay, then this is purple. Purple? This is not purple. This is purple. Indigo, actually. Sorry, not purple. Indigo. There you go. Ah, it's looking so cool, actually. Holy fuck. It's looking amazing. Hell yeah, that pride emote is looking amazing. Oh, by the way, this is not white. I suppose we can make it white. Yeah, let's make it white. I'm white. Oh, I'm down. Let's make it white. We can make it white. I'm down. This wasn't supposed to be white, but it's fine. We can make it white. It's all good. Anywho, let's continue on, shall we? Let me help out. I'm gonna help out with the eye as well. Is anybody doing here? You can finish it up if you want to. Let me finish this up real quick. I'm gonna finish up the eye. There you go. So you can see how it looks. Yeah, I think white is fine. But I'm gonna do you one better. Actually, no. This is right, but it just looks kind of weird with the really dark gray. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add a little bit of detail here. Just a little bit. This is what I'm gonna do. It's actually breaking a little bit from the reference, but I think this is gonna look amazing. Just a little bit of detail. So we can break a little bit from the white. Ah, that looks a lot better. Yes. Been working on the eye? I got you. I got you. Yeah, everything else is just black. Everything here on the fill is just straight up like a black fill. So you can just go crazy like this. You know what I mean? The pride flag is almost done, and then I'll help out with the gray area. Very cool. Very good. And just do this little outline here, since I'm here anyway. Since I'm here anyway, right? Might as well help out too. There you go. Very good. Very good. There you go. It's your design, it's your creation. Well, it's our creation. I don't like it when people like say like, oh, this is your creation, Kindred. Everything I do it as a community. The only thing that I'm able to do is because people support me. So that's why I always say our streams. That's why I always say like our artworks, because I'm only able to pay for the artworks because people support me on Patreon. I'm only able to stream full-time and make content full-time because people support me with the memberships and the donos like Scarlett did before, right? I'm only able to focus on making content like this because I have people who believe in the things that I do and it brings them joy, right? I know that I don't take myself too seriously. Like, oh, I'm doing great for the world with my shitty, with my smutty ASMR and my like silly videos, but I do think that it brings joy to people. And you'd be surprised, like how after like a really shitty fucking day, like a really rough day, just having something silly to watch and somebody to talk to and talk about like certain, like what happened about that day, how they go, right? You'd be surprised how much that can take away like from the roughness of reality, right? So, yeah. I do think that I try to be positive for the world. I do try to like be a positive force, right? And, you know, not to take myself too seriously, but if I can make somebody's day just a little bit less shit, then I count that as a win. You know what I mean? I don't have to think too much about myself to know that if I'm at least doing good for the world. And that's all that I really hope. So I do hope that people keep supporting me. You know? With the thick and the thin, I do hope that people still support me. And that can be anything. That can be like, again, on Patreon, on memberships, donos. But that can be small things like coming to the streams every day, right? Engaging with the posts that I do, like and sharing. You know, you never know. You know? That's kind of how they do. You know? Sorry for being a little bit too mellow. Sorry for being a little bit too sappy. But, you know, I do care about this. I tell you, it does bring a lot of joy. No, it's funny how I found you. I just remember how I found you. Sure, how did? Slow work with limited pain is available to you to use for us. Yes. Although it does get faster. No, technically not faster. But you can save more points. Because the more you paint, the more you... Like, you can pay for the driplets. But every time you do paint and level up, you also get, like, points. So you can farm those points. It's like an MMO, kind of. Like, you can pay to win your way up, but you can also just grind it. You can also just grind it. So you don't have to worry too much about, like, do I have to put money on it? No, just, like, take it easy. You know what I mean? Take it like a casual game, you know? Now we fill it up with blue. Very good. Easy does it. You know? Because you can get the droplets for free anyway. I mean, like I said before, I wrote like my whole name with just like free accounts. There you go. Right. Looking amazing. Hello, Thunder. Fucking Pinterest. Oh yeah, I do have some of my clips on Pinterest. That's kind of funny because I never really like posted it intentionally. It was one of those things where it was like, oh, you can share it on Pinterest using this tool that I was trying out for a little bit. I'm like, oh, I guess I'll post a few of my clips on Pinterest. Like, I don't see an issue with that. And then it just kind of like, some people did found it through Pinterest. It's kind of funny how that goes, isn't it? It's kind of funny how that goes. But maybe I should post more on Pinterest. I don't know. It's just that I don't really share it. It's not like a social media that really directly rewards you. But it is funny how like some people did found me on Pinterest. So... you know, who knows? Maybe I am missing out, not posting on. That's why I tell people, like, if you're a small creator, like, post everywhere. You never know when where people are gonna find you. You never know what's gonna hit and what's not gonna hit, right? So just go wild, like, post everywhere. You know what I mean? It's like a 100% real thing. You never know where something might take off. You never know. Like, for example, when I started, to this day, not a lot of VTubers, for example, use Instagram. Because they think, oh, nobody cares on Instagram. I have like 35,000 people on Instagram that follow me. It's not a lot. It's not like crazy, but it's better than nothing. You know what I mean? And in the same way, like, some people may find me on Pinterest. I don't fucking know. So I posted there anyway. And hey, that's one more person watching the stream. It's not a lot. You know, it's still one more person, and you never know, like, right? You never know. There you go. Hey, look at that, Nyla! Look at that! Oh, it's looking so cool already. Let's fucking go, man. Ah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Ah, you can almost see her eye. I'm gonna like stop focusing on the other eye. I see somebody's working on that eye. I'm going to work on the other one so we can have at least the eyes done. Ah, that's so cool, actually. Ah, that looks so cool. I'm so happy. Oh my god, we got to play this game again, chat. We got to play this game again, chat. We got to play this game again, chat. Go grind your daily charges. Go grind your daily charges. Because we can paint so much stuff here. It's going to look so much cool. And then we can have a little base here. Hopefully nobody's going to, like, grief it, right? But then we can have a little base here. And then we can have like, oh, we have like Nyla here. There's like somebody's doing Hamtaro. There's somebody doing an anime girl. We can have like a bunch of like our little community stuff as well. I had to put kindredspiritva here, but come on. You know me. You know me. There's also like training as well. Because I was learning to use the reference as well. I'm making something really cool. Dude, our community is awesome. Our community is awesome. Like, we've done a literal, like, we've funded an animation. Think of how many big VTubers don't have an animation of their model. And we do, because we're just kind of a dope community, man. Our community is so crazy, especially for like such a small community. Like I have like less than 100 people following me on supporting me on Patreon. You know what I mean? I have like less than, I think, like 50 subs on the channel right now. It's nothing compared to like my more relevant peers. But we still manage to do so much cool shit. I'm telling you, dude, our community is insane for the amount of cool shit that we do in comparison to... Because we have a really tight-knit community. Like, we don't have, like, a big community, but our community is super tight-knit. And I suppose that I know, like, everybody by name. We talk, like, pretty much every day, right? Like, I know all of the people that watch the stream, like, by name, right? But we managed to do so much cool shit. And it's, like, little things like this where we just, like, organize, like, all right, let's spend this Friday, like, spending time doing this. From, like, the big events that we do where we fund, like, some cool stuff as well. It's amazing. Again... I fucking love the community that we have here. It's so cool. Anywho. I think I'm gonna stop putting money here right now. I'm gonna like start like waiting for the freebies. Cause your brother spent a little bit of money. Any more than a McDonald's, and I think it's just a little bit too much. But everything else is just like filling up gray and black. Everything else is just filling up gray and black. I think it's turned out. You can kind of see her as well. You can also see the chromatic aberration as well. Dude. Tell me that's not the coolest shit. Tell me that's not the coolest shit. We have Nyla Pride as our first big project. Let's go, man. And then part of the eye too. Hell yeah, Mazakin. Hell yeah. Yeah, everybody contributed a little bit. You know, everybody contributed a little bit, for sure. But you know, it's kind of how you do these kinds of things, you know? It's like everybody trickles in and then you got some big projects. Of course, I'm streaming this, right? I put a little bit of money because I'm streaming this, right? If I was gonna imagine I was just like sitting down here waiting for like every 30 seconds, that would be kind of like a little bit too uninteresting to watch. But, you know, you don't have to do that. You don't have to just be sitting down here. You can just be enjoying with us, like chatting, and then like every few minutes you put in a few more drops, you know? Especially if you have the canvas, you can always see it. But if you don't, but right now it's just like filling, so like you don't have to worry too much about that. You can just fill up the areas because it's all just one color, so you can just see what I mean. Anywho, hey, look at that. The black areas are almost done, by the way, so we can just like start filling up the black areas and then. Anyway. That's looking so cool already. That's looking so cool. Hey, Audie. How you doing as well? Glad to be here, baby. And Red Mimic, where's bro painting? The middle of fucking nowhere. I chose the middle of nowhere intentionally because I didn't want anybody to grief it. So this is the middle of the sea. Yes. Because here's the thing, right? If I were to paint it here, for example, like in my hometown, there's a lot more people like fighting for space, right? So we wouldn't be able to do like so many like cool like drawings, which some people do. Like some people are definitely like doing some really cool stuff, right? Bishop, tadinha. You know, you got Arceus here, you got like Evangelion, some football stuff, like a really fucking sick ass unicorn as well. You got flags, you got football, right? It's like all over it. There's like all over it. There's like some like Deltarune stuff, you know? There's like a lot of stuff. Brazil's pretty filled right now, but like you got a lot of cities. You got like a lot of cities doing that kind of stuff as well. You know, you got São Paulo. I think it's São Paulo. Is it São Paulo actually? No, that's... Wait, what city is this? Maceió. Yeah. You know what I mean? You got driving in my car right after a beer. Oh, you got Fuamoko as well. I know that's Fuamoko. You know, you got Teenage Mutant then. You got the I think this is the whole scale from like that one like gacha anime. You know, you got a lot of cool stuff. Falou português. Sim, meu querido, eu sou brasileiro, paizão. Minha comunidade é internacional, mas eu sou paizão. Eu sou brasileiro. You know, you got a lot of stuff. That big ass Team Fortress as well. So, you know, that's why I chose to like put us on the middle of nowhere. Because, yeah, I just wanted us to be safe from like griefers, basically. You know what I mean? Especially because we're doing a big project. Like, imagine we're doing this and then somebody just like immediately starts like, you know, griefing. Someone be evil, but 9/11 football score in Brazil. No! How dare you? I will personally come to your house and bite you if you do a 7-0-1 Brazil versus Argentina. I will personally come to your house and bite you. How dare you? How dare you talk about Brazilian 9/11, okay? How dare you talk about Brazilian 9/11? That is evil. That is a bannable offense in my chat. How dare you? How dare you? Crazy. Absolutely insanity, let me tell you. Absolute insanity to mention that. To even dare mention that in front of a Brazilian. Absolutely foul to mention that. Anyway. Anywho. Got a feeling, you got a feeling, you got a feeling. Boom, 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 boom. The song is so old as well. People used to put that on like their YouTube intros. But you guys remember when YouTubers used to use intros? You had like a like people used to go crazy, especially like Minecraft YouTubers. I think would go like crazy with the intros. It's kind of funny how that goes, isn't it? Kind of funny how that goes. Anywho. Anywho. There you go. How long was it now? A few years? Much more than a few years. I think it was what? What was it, like 15 years now? I think so, at least. I think it must have been like 15 years since people stopped doing this. You know what I mean? I think so, it must have been. Anywho. When you feel. There you go. Hey Alex, how you doing as well, my friend? Glad to have you here. Hello. Always a pleasure having you here. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good night, or whatever time that is for you. You know? Hope you're having a good time. You know something that I've been seeing? So speaking of nostalgic stuff as well, you know something that I've been seeing people doing? It's kind of funny. Is I saw people playing Ragnarok Online, which is like, I know what, I'm gonna like leave it like this so you guys can see what am I doing? What are you painting, Kin? This is what we're painting. We're painting Little Nyla. I was just adding the thing, but I was just waiting for the time, but then it added a little bit, so I just painted a little bit. And I was like, I forgot. I'm just gonna leave it charging and like seeing people do it. There's a little bit of black area that I gotta paint here underneath the mouth. But for gore. Like, there you go. Gotta paint a little bit here, just finish it up. Stupid iPad as well. By the way, if you want to just fill in the area, you can do this through mobile. This does work. I don't recommend you paint the outlines without using the canvas. But if you just want to fill in areas, you can use mobile if you want to. I'll even just put my headphones on. Hell yeah, my friend. Glad to have you here. I know. There's a lot of people that do that. I actually recommend it because my stream is a lot like a podcast where you're just like talking to us and like hanging out. But for a lot of it, people just have it listening on like a second screen or the background. And whenever something interesting happens, that's when they like look at the screen and like realize. You know what I mean? But anywho. Did you guys have any issues with like getting the extension working? Did you guys get it like, for the people that are using the extension, did you guys have any issues? You're echoing? Am I echoing? Wait, am I? Wait, am I echoing? Chat, am I echoing? I don't feel so. I don't hear it back on my feedback. Am I? I think you might have to two tabs of me open. Audi. You have maybe YouTube open as well? Oh, anyway. For me? I mean, you might have maybe you have two tabs open? Or something like that. I mean, if you want to leave the YouTube and Twitch open, you know, that is a possibility, but, you know? It does look so fine. It does look so fine. I'm so happy. I'm actually so happy with how Nyla's looking. Dude, let me screenshot this so I can show Nyla. Wait, let me screenshot this so I can show Nyla. She's gonna love this, actually. Wait. Look at her. I'm showing Nyla basically. I'm just waiting for my charge. See what I mean? Like, it's just 20 seconds per 30 seconds per pixel. So it's not that slow to like actually like get a pretty decent, you know what I mean? You can just like paint it a little bit, like play around the balatro. You know what I mean? You know, just like do something else. You know what I mean? She's helping as well. You want to see her? You want to see what she said? Wait. She said, I was helping out, and then I'm drawing Big Titty Dante from Devil May Cry. That's Nyla. That's Nyla, ain't it? Respectable. Please continue on your good service for the good of humanity. That is a respectable hobby. Mwah. Nice. That is a respectable hobby. To bring big titty versions of Dante from Devil May Cry onto the world. That is a respectable hobby. My best friend from childhood went to Brazil and enjoyed it. I think it'd be too hot for me. It is very hot. Brazil is very fucking hot. Jesus Christ. But it's a very fun place. Like, if you want to travel, Brazil is like uncontested, like a really fun place to travel to. 100%. I love the OG version more. I like both. Oh, yeah? No, Nyla is a DILF and MILF connoisseur. She cooks. Anyway, let's get some more dark gray so we can fill up a little bit more. Yeah, for a lot of time, you're just going to be doing this. You're just going to be like, oh, you go around, fill up a little bit more, and then you go do something else, and then you fill up a little bit more. You know what I mean? I mean, I've been playing this for like a day. I'm level 33. I did put a little bit of money, but it wasn't that much. You know what I mean? I did realize they scaled it a little bit to the other currencies, so you know, changes from person to person how much you want to put into this. But what I recommend you do is you don't actually get the paint charges unless you want to get something done like fast. Get the max charges, because then you can forget about it. Because with these max charges, you can just forget about it, and you're gonna have more charges to like. You do get more passively the more you level up, but if you get the more charges, you can wait up. You have like more like bursts of stuff that you can paint, right? $6 a Canadian McDonald's, so that's not expensive either, Ken. Oh yeah, but I don't know how much that is like conversion wise. But a Brazilian Happy Meal would be 50. So this would be a Brazilian 80,000 would be a Brazilian Happy Meal. You know what I mean? A McDonald's Happy Meal. And you can put that into perspective. I think like the 20,000 was like $6 Canadian, which again is not a lot. It gets you like an hour, like doing these kinds of things. You know what I mean? So right now it is 6,000 years old. No, I am 28, my friend. Again, I'm not a fantastic creature. I'm not like a demon or a dragon or anything of the sort. I'm just a guy. I am 28. 28 years old. You know what I mean? We got it all. Just say that to all my favorite streamers. Glad to be your favorite streamer. But yeah, we got Nyla. Dude, Nyla's looking so good. I'm so happy. This chunky cat. Look at her. Look at her with the fucking like eyebrow being like I'm gonna turn off the canvas so we can just like look at her. Since it's just like, wait, actually there's a little bit to paint here. I think this is a little area here, isn't it? Yeah, I gotta finish this up. But yeah, there's a pretty empty area. You can just, you know what I mean? You gonna voice over with the song? I was 28 in 2008 during the mortgage crisis in America. I mean, well, you're now how many years? You're enjoying another crisis. I'm not ranting about capitalism again. I've already done this today. Not everything is gonna be... I don't think people want to watch me rant about capitalism for 2 hours straight. It is so fun though. We gotta do these more often. If we can get more people, we can do like... Not saying bigger projects, but we can do more of these without me having to pay as much. You know what I mean? Because maybe we can do like some other stuff, you know? It doesn't have to be like channel related. I do have a lot of artworks. I mean, just here, like, let me show you. I'm not gonna open the picture because I have like not safe for work stuff. Gotta be careful with that kind of stuff, right? But if we can get like people like from Tigers or like Ricky's or somebody from like the collab stuff, maybe I can get Chunky as well. I do have some artworks from Chunky's. You know, maybe we can get like something more stylized with me and the comics, because we do have some artworks that are from the comics, right? That we can do. Here, let me show you. Let me show you the kind of artworks that we could use, because we could do this with more like other VTuber communities, right? We could get like either like a big artwork like this, which I've seen people do. It's insane, but I've seen people do. Or we can get something more chibi with like the comics, right? Or something like that. So let me close this because it's not safe for work stuff on that folder. There's Patreon artworks on that. You know, there's Patreon artworks on that folder. I can't be flashing that on stream. First of all, you guys don't deserve it. That's only for the Patreon people. You know, that's what they get. Is the early access to access to this kind of stuff. But also because I don't want to be banned on Twitch. As far as Twitch knows, I'm a good, family-friendly streamer that has never done any of these unholy activities. Never. Lucky Rita, I'm almost 20. People think I'm 15, late 20s. I mean, people used to say that about Nyla, but she's now 28 and she still looks like she's 18, so, you know. There's benefits to that. There's benefits to that. Rude? What do you mean rude? You know, people that support people are paying for it, so they gotta get a little bit of extra. You know? I look my age, well, I look younger than my actual age, but people think that I'm 17, 18, 19, but I'm 26. I mean, hell yeah. Don't women like having to look older? I mean, like, men don't give a fuck, right? So, if I look older, I look like a dilf. If I look young, then I look young. But don't women like being young? Isn't that like a whole like procedures developed just to, like, look young? Isn't that like a whole thing? Why are you complaining? I feel like you're complaining about, you know? Or maybe you're not complaining, you're just saying, but, you know, still what I mean. Yeah, I finished the eye. Hell yeah. Dude, it's looking so sick. It's looking so sick. Now it's just like the big part, which is like filling up the gray area, but, you know, we can take our time with that. It doesn't have to be perfect, you know? Dude, I 100% want to do this every now and then. You know what I mean? We gotta organize the people that can have the extension, so we can have like an image or something that we're doing, and then we can have like a group tab. You know, something that we could do as well. If people really like this, we could have a tab similar to how we have like a Love and D Space tab. We could have a tab where we put like a threads, and then we have like a location exactly, and then we can have like a, oh, this is where this thing is, and this is what we're doing here. Then this is what we do here, and this is what we do where. You know what I mean? Like, we keep track of what we're doing, so we can have like more of like a, like all around here. This could be our little area, and then like the more we expand, the more, you know. That Nyla is so big, by the way. Look at the size of that cat. I know it's in the middle of nowhere, so it doesn't look like too big. Although I saw somebody here. Hey yo, it's a little rainbow here. It's kind of funny to see like the areas that people choose that are like out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Also, you gotta have that. You gotta have the promotion. Send locations I can help. I'm bored. Hell yeah. I mean, there's a group as well. We made a little group that will bring you to the headquarters. But you can also just like come around. My friend Zova had headphones watching this. I mean, bring your friend in as well. You can watch it too. Hey Axel. Women like being young. I somehow have a very interesting love and relationship to that sentence. I'm questioning, by the way. I'm not saying. I'm asking. As it turns out, I don't know if you could notice this, but I am not a woman. I know. Crazy. I know you couldn't realize this because of the size of my personalities, but I am not a woman. So, you know, this is all from my here. I do have a lot of women in my community. It's like 90% women, so it's kind of hard to not have the input of women when you're like talking to like 100 of them every day. But when I say stuff like that, I'm asking. That's why the tone is like, don't women like being young? I'm asking that kind of stuff. I'm not a woman. I don't fucking know, you know? How many men? Like 5 dudes. It's like 5%. Depends on the channel as well. If it's my ASMR channel, actually, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up so I can show you guys. It's like 90% women. And like, I think the new channel is like 40-60, which is still like a lot of fucking women. But I feel like the streams channel has a little bit more of a duty on it. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like as well. I forgot to say that, but if you're watching this on YouTube, do leave a like as well, because leaving likes helps us show up on the front page. If you're watching this on Twitch and you want to support it on YouTube as well, do leave a like that as well. There's a new video today. I posted today from the highlight yesterday. So yeah, go check that out as well. Here, let me show you. Yeah. It is 65% women on the variety channel and 30% men, which is actually pretty high for dudes, but it's still like a majority of women. And the ASMR channel, which is the old one, which I'm not really posting that much. Not really posting that much ASMR, but it's still like a majority of women. You know what I mean? Where is it? Teens and twins gonna want to be older when they're like 21, but women in their 30s also want to be 21. I feel like 20s is like the prime age. Yeah, it's like 90% women. I told you. Yeah, the ASMR one is like 90% women, and then the other one is like more of an even split. Because I feel like the streams like can be like, you know what I mean? It's also algorithm. Like I feel like YouTube pushes a lot to women. I don't know why. It just does. But you know. You're not a woman. My life is a lie. By the way, go check out my webcomic as well. Again, I have Patreon, but there's also Webtoons if you want to check it out. There's the YouTube channel. This one right here. Like, where's the? There you go. You got the channel as well. Because if you're not following on YouTube, you're not only missing out the streams, because you can watch it on Twitch if you want to, but there's also like the video highlights that I posted today. You know, there's like the Yap videos that I'm talking about, like just random stuff that's happening, or my Webtoons, trailer reacts to Love and D Space. And there's also shorts, which I post comic dubs from the Webtoons. These Webtoons, I dub them over with Nyla and sometimes guests. I post this all on YouTube. So if you're not checking out YouTube, you're missing out if you haven't already, you know? But yeah. Say live for wife? I'm hearing this. What? I don't know what you're talking about. And once you reach your 40s, you realize your 20s were exhausting. I don't know. As long as you're having fun. You know what I mean? As long as you're having fun. Like, I'm the kind... Like, again, I've always said this. I feel like you should enjoy every single day. Because, again, you don't know if you're going to get to your 40s. You don't know if you're going to get to your 20s. So, I'm not saying you should throw everything to the air and just, like, go crazy. Use drugs. Like, I'm not saying that, of course. But what I am saying is that you should enjoy your life to the fullest. And if that means, like, what that means is, like, you gotta make every day count towards your big goals, right? What are your goals? What would be, like, your life goal? Do you want to do a creative project? Do you want to, do you want to create a creative project? Do you want to maybe invest your time into raising a family, focusing on your job? Anything that you want to do, you got to do it. But you got to every single day walk towards that dream of yours. You know what I mean? Like every single day. It doesn't have to be anything big. It can be anything. But you gotta make every day count because you never know what is gonna be tomorrow. You never know, right? And that's why you gotta do that, basically. You know? Like that should fill you up with hope. And I get that, like, in today's world, we were just talking about capitalism, right? It can feel quite hopeless. But you should not let that, like, nihilism get to you. You know what I mean? And if I get that, like, it's hard having hope sometimes, but if not for hope, do it out of spite. You know what I mean? Like, every time there's those piece of shit dudes that are, like, racist or really fucking homophobic, or you have, like, anything of the sort, and that, like, sucks. These people suck, like transphobes, homophobes. Do it out of spite. Do it like, I'm not gonna let them outlast me. I'm gonna keep existing regardless, and I'm gonna keep striving. You know what I mean? That's the mentality that you want to have for this kind of stuff. You know, that should fill you up with, like, energy. You know what I mean? Look at sweet Nyla taking shape. I know, look at sweet Nyla taking shape. She's so cute, isn't she? It's looking so good already. I'm so excited. We're going crazy as a community. You know? I think physically changing would make that much of a difference for me. You know? Depends on your goals are. Again, for example, right? I am somebody that I need very little to be happy. I don't need fancy cars and a fancy, like, suit. As long as I have enough energy to pay my bills, my water bill, my electricity bill, and I have enough money to do my projects, to do the visual novel that I'm working for, to do the animation that we paid for, to do all these stuffs, I am happy. That brings me joy. You know what I mean? I finished my law degree as a safety net. If all goes to shit, I can have a backup plan, but I'm trying my best. You know what I mean? You stop talking because I'm questioning my masculinity with that voice? What do you mean, dude? We uplift the homies here. What are you talking about? Every voice got a charm. But if you're questioning your sexuality, then I mean, it tells me more about you than it does about me. You can be bisexual. I'm bisexual. I'm bi, if you don't know. I mean, why do you think we're doing this? I mean, look at the fucking cat on the screen. You think... Why do you think I chose this one specifically? But yeah. As a boy, that's what I want to do still. Everyone's gender journey is different too. I suppose that is true as well. You know, grandfather watches the Mexican news every day and always talking about what's happening in the world and staring at the TV. I suppose that's just like everybody. But that's just like everybody. You know what I mean? Like, how do you not watch the news and you just think, wow, really, everything is just shit today, isn't it? That's so cool. Nyla's actually been popping off. Holy fuck. Nyla put almost 1,000. Like, I put a lot of it, and I still, like, Kate as well. I think Kate Kate has also put a little bit of it. But Nyla is going crazy as well. She stirred, and she didn't put any money on it. Your pronouns he, him? Yeah, he, him. Not that I mind misgendering much, but I get that. I get why people want it to be polite. Like, he, him. You can use for me. Hey, Dima. Thank you so much for the follow. How you doing as I'm a friend? But yeah, dude, we're going crazy. Doing all of this in one day is insanely fast, actual. So happy. Gone through Jubilee. Speaking of McDonald's, we talked about so much McDonald's. I'm kind of wanting to get some McDonald's. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. I gained a little bit of weight. It's going to be my anniversary. I'm going to have to take pictures. I should stick to the diet. I shouldn't ask for McDonald's. Why do we gotta compare prices with McDonald's? I get why. It's because it's international, and then, you know, everybody has a McDonald's where they live. But it just makes me hungry. I want McDonald's now. God damn it. You know, it makes everyone questions if you're straight or bi. I mean, there's a reason why so many bisexuals in my streams. You know, I kind of enjoy it. It's the kind of people that tend to enjoy all the flavors of life, isn't it? Oh, what am I to say? Like I said before, you only live once. You gotta make the most of it. Deus fez Adão e Eva. Deus não fez Adão ou Eva. Eu vou comer de tudo, meu parceiro. Se Deus botou na mesa, eu tô comendo, rapaz. Quem perdoa buraco é prefeitura, paizão. Ora, porra. Deus fez Adão e Eva. Não fez Adão ou Eva, não. Nesse carai, meu velho. Ora, porra. Was that McDonald's? No, stop saying that. I want McDonald's now. Jesus Christ. Stop making me want to McDonald's, chat. You know? For the people that didn't hear the Portuguese one. God made Adam and Eve. God didn't make Adam or Eve. So I'm trying both of them. I'm eating both of them. That's why I'm bisexual. You know? The reason why I'm bisexual, it's in the Bible. The Bible put Adam and Eve. It didn't put Adam or Eve. That's why I'm bisexual. Point taken. That's why I'm bisexual. It's in the Bible. Poetic. I love it. It's okay, I get it. I just wanted to make sure people understand. Eat McDonald's skin. I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm gonna keep lying to myself until I believe it. I don't want McDonald's. I don't want McDonald's. I don't want McDonald's. It's also good because I save money. It's also good to save money. I'm not sure if I'm bi. I do have some gay moments with fictional characters, though. Well, you don't have to be bi, you know, to enjoy, like, fiction. You know what I mean? But, you know, it's about experimenting. And you don't have to be bi, by the way. Like, I feel like a lot of people, like, especially if you're in their very queer group, they feel kind of, like, pressured to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. You can be straight. It's fine to be an ally. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of people get, like, kind of pressured. Not really pressured, but they see all their friends and they kind of feel like they should also try it. You don't have to try it. But if you want to, like, what's stopping you? You can just say, hey, I kissed the dude or kissed the girl. Wasn't really for me. And it's like, fine. I think it's a lot more straight. I'm going to be so for real with you. I think it's a lot more straight if you're a dude or a woman and you kiss another dude or a woman and you're like, you know what? It's not for me. It's really not for me. I think that makes you a lot more straight than the dudes. You've clearly seen those dudes that are like, oh, I would never. And they're like kind of homophobic too, but they're like clearly projecting and trying to like compensate. You know what I mean? You've seen those dudes. If you're older than like 20, you've seen those kinds of dudes where they're like hardcore projecting and be like, no, dude, that's gay. What the fuck? If they like barely touch another guy. You know what I mean? 100%. I think it's a lot more straight if you say, hey, I kissed a dude. Wasn't really for me. That's perfectly fine. You know? I've kissed both men and women. I like them both. Hell yeah, Chelsea. Hell yeah. I mean, I kissed a lot of dudes at parties. Never had a relationship with a dude, though. I mean, to be fair, I only had 3 relationships across my entire life. And the third one is nihilist, so... Not exactly a big on relationships kind of guy. You know, unless I'm really feeling that person. You know? Takes a while for me to trust somebody enough to have a relationship. But I've kissed plenty of dudes at parties. You know? I used to go to gay clubs when I was straight at that point. I'd just go there to party because I have so many queer friends. So I'll just go there as an ally and just go party. You know? Never really wasn't comfortable with that kind of stuff. You know? Buy the McDonald's. No, I'm not gonna buy McDonald's, chat. I'm trying to save money and lose weight. I'm not gonna do it. Stop trying to say that. The voices inside of my head, dude. The voices inside of my head. I have demons. And they're telling me to buy McDonald's. I'm like, no. No. I don't need McDonald's. Make the McDonald's at home then. I don't have the ingredients. It would actually be good to have like a... Even have a voice crack. That's how strong the McDonald's ones. But it actually is better if you have the hamburger and make it at home. It's actually cheaper too, but you know. It'd be how that be. Some things can be amazing in fantasy, but not so life in real life. I mean, true. You know? It's like the same deal, for example, with like dark fantasy. Like, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of virgins. That's like a really virgin thing to do. Where they're like, oh, you like dark fantasy? You like dark romance? That means you like being choked and dominated. No. You don't have to enjoy in real life the things that you read about. You can just enjoy it as fantasy. The same way that I like watching, like, fighting. I like watching UFC. I don't really want to fight, but I like watching it. Same deal with fantasy or anything of entertainment, any kind of entertainment, right? You don't have to do those things, you know? It's just kind of how that be. You know what I mean? It's just kind of how that be. You holding on to you. What is that? Let me close the audition. Ah, dude, we're getting so close already. It's so fun. Look at that. Look at that cat. It's looking so good. I also see the Hamtaro now. Now you're just gonna be filling the white spot, isn't it? That's also a good thing about this game. Where you can just like, since it takes like what? Like, what? How long is this? Okay, so it's 30 seconds per pixel. 30 seconds per pixel, so it's like twice a minute. So you have like in 60 minutes, you have 120 in like 2 hours. That's like 240. So like you can do like you can get like 120. So for me right now, I have 128. That would like take me an hour. If you have 60, that would be like 30 minutes. So like every 30 minutes, you can just like paint. And then you like leave it. And then you do something else. Like we can play like a round of Balatro. And then like go back and then finish this. You know what I mean? And that's like considering you're not in a group. If you have a group of like 5 people, that speeds up like 5 times. You know what I mean? Like we're streaming here, so we have like what, like 50 something people right now live. It's actually quite little considering it's Friday. I suppose that it's not the most popular game. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, whatever. I would hate a real life tsundere. Oh, dude, tell me about it. I hate fucking tsunderes. Even in fiction, I kind of hate tsunderes. If I met somebody and they were like, oh, it's not like I like you or anything, I would be like, I would not be friends with that kind of person. I would find that insufferable in real life. You know what I mean? But I do have some characters that are kind of tsundere-ish that I like. You know? Although I don't really like a lot. I don't really like tsunderes. But you get the argument that I'm making. You know what I mean? Ah, dude, that is so fun. I really wish that we could finish this. I don't know if we're gonna be able to. It's been like what, like 3 hours? Let's do 4 hours. We'll do 4 hours, and we'll try to get it as close as we can, since it's Friday anyway. Yandere is terrifying in real life too. Yeah, Yandere is a fucking terrifying too. That would be like a just get mental health. You know what I mean? Just kind of how that be. You know what I mean? Oh, look, this person, I followed them on TikTok. They're on Twitch too. It's kind of cool. I might raid them afterwards. We're talking so many Brazilians today. Might do that too after. So there is only work in fiction? Real life would make me mad. Tell me about it. Ah, dude, I might order that McDonald's. You know what? Maybe I'll order that McDonald's. What do you say, chat? Should I do it? I don't know if I should do it, chat. Can you zoom out, please? Sure, my friend. Sure. Yeah. What do you want to see? You want to see the whole thing? We're in the middle of the ocean, by the way. You're not going to be able to find us just randomly, I think. But it is... we're at 686, 845, 414, 766. That is the thing. Yes. No, be strong, yes. Should we do a poll to know if we're getting McDonald's or not? Kind of tsundere because I am kind of afraid of commitment. Look, those two things are not related. What do you say? Chat? Morty fat, don't join me on a fat boat. I'm pretty chubby too. I'm a pretty chubby man myself. It'll be how that be, you know. Just gotta. I'm not gonna. There's food here anyway. I'll be strong. Especially because I have to save money. First rule in the fat pose. Nobody's talking about the fat pose. Do a poll then. I don't know, chat. I really don't do well. I've already gained a lot of weight these past few months. It really would do me good to lose a little bit of weight. So, I don't know, chat. I don't feel like it would be responsible. Like, being an adult is taking these rough responsibilities, you know what I mean? Hey, Sticky Cats, how you doing as well? Now I want to watch Fight Club. We watched it recently, like a few months ago on Discord. It's actually a really good movie, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, Fight Club is one of those movies that really deserves the hype. Like, it's actually kind of really sick. Like, once you watch it, you kind of like can see the signs, and that's like kind of like really obvious. But when you watch it for the first time, it's like, oh wow, okay. You know what I mean? Especially considering how old it is too. Like, that was like a genius idea for that kind of movie. You know what I mean? I didn't like Fight Club much. I found it kind of boring. Really? I mean, I suppose it's not for everybody. That's kind of the thing as well. Like, that saying is really apt, where it's like, you can be the best peach in the world. Some people just don't like peaches. That's like a pretty solid statement. You know what I mean? You can be the best peach in the world. Some people just don't like peaches. And that's fine, you know. Oh man, we're so close already as well. I don't think I've ever seen it, to be honest. Gives us an idea for your next stream is tomorrow. I got no idea, because all of my ideas for plans went to the anniversary. I mean, I like this idea for this stream, so we could do this game again. I don't know, but I don't know. Maybe VR chat. We could do a VR chat hangout as well. Maybe an indie novel. There's still a few indie novels that are on my backlog. Although, I don't know, like for Saturdays, I like doing something more community focused if I don't have any collabs. So, kind of how I organize my schedule is like this. We have a few activities that we do recurrently. So we check indie games, we check retro games. Sometimes we do like variety stuff like this. This is kind of like I put this on indie game technically, and a mix of variety. It can be like a variety stuff like the Discord Touching Grass stream that we've done. And in the same way, there's also the collabs and events and big activities. We save those for the weekends because, you know, I think those are more fun, you know? And there's also like the Saturdays, which is the, you know, people that can only come on the Saturdays, you know? Being an adult is so boring. I don't think so. I think it's just what you make of it. You know what I mean? Like, being an adult has its moments. For example, like being an adult with no kids, you can spend your money on your hobbies. You have adult money, so, you know, you can do some fun stuff. In the same way, like, it's really what you make of it. It's really what you make of it. You know what I mean? Should visit Adventureland in Iowa? Maybe one day. I mean, probably not right now, because it's kind of crazy to go to the US right now, isn't it? It's kind of hard to go to the US right now, given, well, you know, given everything that's currently going on, but that is if you have a job. Well, yeah, but, you know, depends on what exactly do you do. It depends on your job as well. Hey, Doc Hemlock. Yeah, you don't want to come here? You don't want? Oh, in the US? Actually, not true. I do want to go to the US. It's just that, you know, it's kind of complicated right now. I don't want to be sent to El Salvador, you know what I mean? I don't want them to think that I actually want to live there. I don't, but I don't want them to think that and then they send me to El Salvador. You know? But I would like to go to the US, especially because I have a lot of friends that I want to meet there. You know what I mean? I have a lot of friends. I want to go to the TwitchCon as well. There's a lot of friends that I want to meet. Dude, we're going so fast as well. Our community is so fucking sick. Also, shout out to the guys that were joining from the game and joined us today to help out. You guys are MVPs. By the way, I think are you guys still there? Vocês ainda estão aí, o pessoal que é desse jogo, pra mostrar. Que vocês falaram que ia mostrar a base de vocês, né? Eu falei que ia mostrar no final. Eu posso dar uma olhada agora, se vocês quiserem. I don't know if you guys are still there, by the way, so... If you're from the game and you're playing it, dude, you do. Kindred, do you have a job besides streaming? So, I am a full-time content creator, but I do a lot of different kinds of stuff. So, here's what I do. I have the Patreon. I mean, let me pull it up so I can show you guys. So, I am a full-time content creator. I live off of making content online, but I do a lot of different kinds of stuff. So, there's the Patreon. The Patreon does the spicy stuff. There's the early access to a lot of stuff, and also my library of like audio role plays, artworks, right? That are all like spicy stuff. That's Patreon, right? This is Patreon. This is it. That's Patreon. On top of that, I also have the Webtoon. The Webtoon is my new project. It's still not paying me. It still doesn't make me money, but that's the new project. It's got like 500 followers, which started like a few months ago, like April, I think. That's the Webtoon. That doesn't make me money yet. I'm betting on it, but it still doesn't make me money. Then there's the YouTube stuff. The YouTube stuff kind of pitches in with the Patreon, because YouTube promotes Patreon. It also gives me some AdSense, but it's like very little. You know what I mean? It's like, I would say like YouTube is like 20%, Patreon is like 80%, and then it's sprinkled on top of it is like donations that people sometimes send. It's rare, it's rare to get donations, but and on top of that, to supplement a little bit, because some months are kind of rough as a streamer. So on top of that, I also take contracts for recordings. It can be anything from like a narration to the Magic Wave stuff that I do audios for them as well, for their platforms, because they pay me to do so, right? That on top of everything is what I do. For that, that's all that I do. Those are all the avenues of content and revenue that I do. What's my next ideas for the Webtoons? No idea still. I haven't thought about my next idea. Do you have a visit visa? Don't care. There for months. It's not getting whiny. I don't care. I would just go there to travel and then leave. Like, it's expensive as well. It's a lot easier for me to live in Brazil. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's all that I do. I live off of content full time. But that's why I do tell people like, hey, supporting on Patreon, donations if you can also do help, But I don't like doing sub goals. I don't like doing like donation goals, sub goals. I know that some people do. And if you're streaming as your major source of income, I suppose you would need that. But I don't like feeling like people are forced to donate. You know what I mean? Like if you want to, I'd be more than happy, You do get a shout out, you do get a personal thanks, but that's kind of how I take my content, and everybody's allowed to take theirs differently. We ever do a stream in real life? I've done that plenty of times, my friend. Done that plenty of times. I don't show my face because I don't have good lighting here, and I also don't care to show my face. But I've done plenty of hand cam streams. Happen to have 3D glasses right around here. Looking at Nala is like a highish feeling. It's called chromatic aberration. She does draw with chromatic aberration. I like the design that it takes with that. Oh yeah. I haven't done those in a while as well, mostly because I don't have the webcam set up, and I haven't had any ideas to do hand cams. You know what I mean? Like, I would do a hand cam stream if I had an idea to do so. I think we've done a cooking stream. I think the last time that I've done a hand cam was like Christmas. No, sorry, it was Easter. That's the last time that I've done a hand cam. We've done an Easter hand cam stream with Nova. I remember. How many tattoos do you have? 3. I have a sleeve, bracelet, then 2 on one on my forearm, 1 on my biceps, and 1 on my leg. I have 4 tattoos in total. One of them I actually got on stream. I like tattooed myself on stream. In fact, one of the goals for the subathon is getting another tattoo stream. So getting myself tattooed on stream. It is again a plan we do. I do hope that we do get a fair amount of donos. I have a lot of fun goals. There's like a cosplay stream donation goal. There's like the tattoo stream that we could do as well if you guys hit the goal. Do you have some coordinates for me? I mean, I can share you guys the link if you want to. Here. If you wanna help out, here. Let me send it on Discord, and I've sent this before, but I can share you guys again. Here you go. Off you go. If you want to come in and help us fill in. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah. Are you guys playing the game as well? That's fine for me. Anyway, I'm gonna shut down my computer now. I gotta go. All right, Kate. Thank you so much for coming. Glad to have you here, my friend. As always. Thank you so much for coming every single day. Cheers to that. Well, yeah. It's been a fun stream, you know. I think a lot of people didn't realize this, but I think this was a really fun stream, wasn't it? I think this was a really fun stream. I quite liked it, you know. There you go. Anywho, I'm there. Thanks, mate. Oh yeah, dude. I do appreciate it, you know. What group are you from? Do you have a group? Do you want to join us? I mean, I don't know if you're joining for the stream or just the game, but if we play this again, we could definitely play some more projects. You know what I mean? Like we've done the Nyla Pride emote, which is our little emote as well. It's this one right here. Where is it? It's this emote right here that we have for the channel, right? But we could definitely do some more stuff as well. We can do some more, like, something that I think would be like a really fun idea. I'm probably going to bounce that idea with some other VTuber friends of mine, is doing like a VTuber collab artwork. So, you know what I mean? Like, we could have like an artwork of mine that I have like collab with like some other people. I'm pretty comfy too. I like this. It's like drawing by those number books as well. Yeah, that's the vibe as well. That's what I said. Like, it sounded like adult coloring books. You know what I mean? It sounded like those adult coloring books. But something that we can do as a community, because something that I don't like doing is I don't like stuff that is just for me. Like when a stream is like a single player game or something like that, I don't really engage. I like engaging with the chat, right? So the fact that we can get this together and like everybody can do it, it's something that like everybody pitches in and then we all get it together. It's very cool for me. It's like something that I quite enjoy, you know? And since it's something so simple, we can focus, somebody like me or like other people can focus on the outlines, and then like people can pitch in and do the fills as well, like we're doing with the Nyla right now. You know what I mean? That's something that like we can only do together, right? You know, like everybody that's pitching in, and we have in the group as well. We have like a bunch of people in the group, but there's also people that are not part of my group that are also pitching in. That's really fucking sick. That's like really cool. You know what I mean? So thank you. I'm pretty active in Portugal. Oh yeah, my friend. You want to show yours as well? Do you want to show off your paintings as well? For sure. If you want to, like, absolutely, you just gotta share it. There's no way to send links in the chat, but you can like, I mean, I can pull it up Portugal if you want to. It's Portugal. Também conhecido como Pernambuco em pé, faixa de gajos. Cadê a faixa de gajos? Onde é que tá a faixa de gajos? It's Portugal. It's Portugal. Is that it? Does it only, is that, oh no, there's some things here. Okay. Yeah, not as active as Brazil, it seems. In this side. Got some football. Got Hello Kitty. Is that yours? Lisboa? Peraí, deixa eu ver Lisboa. Cadê a faixa de gases? Faixa de gajos. Cadê Lisboa? Cadê Lisboa? Lisbon. Alright, I see it. There's a little bit of flag here. Driving in my car, right? Dude, that's the second time we've seen this. What the f... Alright, I see it. Some Deltarune. Hell yeah, TV, man. I see it. Got Eden here. Got that one little, like, chicken with a knife. Who made cat girl version of... Okay. I'm not scanning that QR code. Okay, I'm scanning the QR code. I'm curious. What the fuck? Alright, chat, don't scan it before I do. Let me check if it's safe. Let me check if it's safe. I want to check the QR code. Oh, it's a Discord server. All right, it's their Discord server. All right, bro. All right, bro. It's a Discord server. Murder chicken. Yeah, the murder chicken, for sure. I've seen that one meme before. You got some boats here. Naruto. Naruto reference. More Naruto. I don't know what that is. Sailor Moon. That's cool. Yeah, it's not as... It's funny because it's not as full as Brazil. I suppose there's a lot of Brazilians playing this game. That's really kind of cool. That's really kind of cool. Yon Cat. That's a big old boy. Holy moly. That's pretty big. Impressive. Oh yeah, look at that. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hey, Brazil, let's go. Colonizing. Reverse colonizing. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. What else we got here? Torrense Kali. I bet. That's cool. Uno reverse. kind of. You know, I just think it's funny. Anywho. Dude, our cat is so big though. Like comparatively, like our cat is so huge in comparison. It's actually kind of really sick. Let me put a little bit more here. Yeah, it's all that's missing is just the dark gray. It's just the dark gray of the fur. It's all that is missing, really. But yeah, shout out to our community, dudes. And shout out to the people from this game as well that pitched in. Big shout out, by the way. If anybody wants to show off the drawings as well, absolutely just send them on and I'll check it out. The cat kill is mine. Oh, did you? Oh, that's cool. The cyberpunk girl. Hell yeah. I'm actually from Germany, but I live in Portugal. Oh yeah, I see. I have a lot of Germans in my chat actually. There's like five or six people. I actually saw Germany. There was not that many people drawing on Germany, wasn't it? Like a lot of the Europe places was still pretty empty. Let's see if I can find Germany. Yeah, it's pretty empty still, isn't it? Is there anything? Anything? Doesn't seem like it's loading. Is that not loading or is it just... There you go. This is where place where it loads. Yeah, see how it's like pretty empty? Like I was looking around Europe and it was... the place that I got sorted randomly at first was Germany, so that's why I saw it. But like... Yeah, it's not... Europe is still very unpopulated, isn't it? You gotta get it quick as well, because once you start like filling up like my place... Again, I've shown my city before, but like my city in Brazil, it is like full of it. Like Recife is full of it. Let me show you. Where is it? Also, I find it fun that is, you can just scroll infinitely. Yeah, look at Recife. Like this is my city, by the way. Look at this. Yeah, if I want to draw here, I have to draw something really small because it's kind of hard. It's pretty full. I guess there's a lot of people from Recife drawing around here, isn't it? You know? Got some here on the thing. I see the Jujutsu Kaisen. You got Hollow Knight. You know? Then you got somewhere around here in the south. You know? Where's the actual south? Where's the actual south? You go Espírito Santo. There you go, Rio. Yeah, look at this. Rio's fucking full of it. There you go. I also find it fun that people are doing Habu Hotel. That's Habu Hotel. I know for a fact that's Habu Hotel. You got some pretty cool artworks, isn't it? I don't know if I can find that. I saw a really big tiger picture, but I can't seem to find it now, can I? Yeah, there's some people that do like corruption as well. I think that's kind of fun. Maybe people do like corruption. Like the world is like cracking. That's basically what they do. That's kind of fun. That's kind of fun too. You got a translag here. Capitão Capeta. You got Balatro! Let's fucking go, Balatro! Hey! Balatro, man! Let's go, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Balatro! Balatro! Let's fucking go, man. Is there Mobilatro? Where's Mo? There's gotta have some Mobilatro here. I know for a fact there's a blueprint of some Mobilatro here. Also, hell yeah, that's sick. You know what I mean? Que isso? Celta? Os caras botando um Celta aqui. Where's Mo? Is there Mobilatro? I know that in my city there was a Balatro card. There was a Balatro card in my city. But it wasn't complete yet. Alright, yeah, there you go. Yeah, people are still continuing doing this. This Balatro card. Hey, J-Liv, how you doing as well? Hey, hello, Falzin, I'm J-Liv. I hope everyone's having an awesome Friday. Hell yeah, we're having. Actually, we had an amazing Friday. Look at this. This is all we've done. Like, we're all playing a community this game. We made this a little emote as well. Hi. Wait, I wanna write too. Since we're writing on the same color anyway, it doesn't matter, right? Wait, I wanna draw it too. As long as you don't draw a different color. Hey. Oh, hi. I'll put a hi. Yeah, as long as you're doing the same color, it's pretty fine. You're just feeling. Achou a nossa ilha? Mandou o link? Acho que tu mandou o link, não foi? Eu não olhei, não? Eu já olhei, paizão. Mas se quiser, eu trago de novo. Tu mandou o link, não mandou, não? No Suspiro? Eu acho que tu saiu, mas... Acho que tu tinha saído, mas... Aqui. Ah, não. Tu mandou a ilha do Phelps, né, rapaz? Tu mandou a ilha do Phelps. No Discord não consigo entrar. Onde é que fica a tua ilha? Vai, eu procuro aqui... Na manhã, mesmo. As small high as me. Where is yours? Where is the island that you guys wanted to show off? You guys did help us out. It's the minimum I could do is like show off your cool stuff. One figure they did, the little kitty and illuminations. São Paulo zoom out. Ok, peraí. São Paulo. Eu sinto muito. Log em São Paulo. Curitiba. Let's see Nyla's place first. How's Nyla's place looking? Oh, why does Nyla got 2 Balatro cards? 3 Balatro cards, actually, and I don't. Dude, why does Nyla's place get a bunch of Balatro cards and I don't? Oh, man. That's crazy. Okay. Got a little league. Oh. Wait. Wait, my bad. Give me a moment, chat. Alright, sorry. My mom had me take a medicine real quick. Sorry, there you go. I was showing you guys. Why does Nyla's place get like so many Balatro cards? Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Balatro cards. We gotta pick us up. Balatro gotta be more represented. How dare they? Alright, let me see. São Paulo. Okay. Horizonte. Let me zoom out a little bit more. São Paulo. There you go. Kind of hot to see. It hurts my eyes. All right, São Paulo. Holy, yeah, this is the one that I was looking for. Yeah, we gotta take a day and do a project like this. How big is that? Dude, that's fucking huge. Jesus Christ. But yeah, we gotta do a project like this someday. 100%. What do you guys say? Would you guys be down? We would have to like spend like a few days doing this, but I would 100% do that. Right, where's the island? Okay, zoom out on São Paulo. A little bit below. Where exactly? That's actually really fucking sick. São Paulo's currently number 1 on the leaderboard. I mean, São Paulo, what are you gonna do? It's like billions of fucking people in that fucking city. On the sea in São Paulo. Over here? Is that it? Oh, that's the bridge. That's the bridge, right? From trans to the bridge, is that it? We could do your model. We could do. There's also artworks as well. I think artworks would be more fun. Holy fuck, that's a bigger bridge. Fila dos nordestinos, vai se fuder. Tomar no cu. Ei, morar em São Paulo, essa porra. And he continues on. People are just like... Tá desalinhado. I see it. Ah, it's a pretty big bridge though. Looking cool, looking sick. Is that it? Is this the bridge? Did I find it? Oh, is this the one? And it's close to that bridge. Oh, this one, right? The big one. The big one close to that bridge? big one close to that bridge. Is that it? What is it, up or down the bridge? Is it up or down the bridge? Pra direita. Oh, this one. Ah, right. This one. Ah, the Dragon Island. Yeah, I see it. Dude, whoa. That's sick, though. Look at that shading. Look at that shading. That's actually really fucking sick. That is actually really fucking sick. You got Disney. I fucking... the one show as a kid. Fucking Charizard finally being a proper dragon. You got, I think that's My Little Pony, Minecraft. That's cool that you have like an island. Yeah. I like that this is just like, this island's for dragons. Just do dragons here. That is actually really sick. You got Smolder here. You know what I mean? Sem Pintos. Bom saber. That's cool. I like that. It's cool as well. You got some dragons. I think that's like somebody else. You got dragon. I think this is a dragon as well from Pokemon. Skyrim. Don't know what the tiny one is. Is this Gundam? I think that might be Gundam, right? Hey, yo, that's actually kind of sick too. Aurelion Soul is actually kind of sick. I like Aurelion. That's really sick. Really awesome. Tá com guerra nas coisas dos pintos. Eu não acho divertido essas porra de competição, mas... se é pra você, eu entendo. Mas... é por isso que eu peguei uma área... Bagulhão. É por isso que eu peguei uma área meio isolada, pra não ter que ficar lidando muito com isso. Tá ligado? Because I wanted to like take a space that we could do like little projects like this. So we wouldn't have to do like competitions for space or anything of the sort, right? So if you take a place in land, it's gonna be like, there's gonna be people competing, there's gonna be like a chaos, right? I also like the smiley faces as well. Rena. did you draw your name? That's cute. You know, as long, and don't like fight and don't like draw on top of things. You know what I mean? Like go around. If you want to make a big place, just separate some space. I tried to fix the R on my name. Well, not right now. I kind of wasted my points already. We're really trying to finish Nyla today, but you know, can't do digital art of the life of me. I mean, you don't have to. I've done all this with the mouse because you just paint pixel by pixel. So if you have the grid like this, you can just select the colors, like say like here, paint, then you select dark gray and just go around like painting. You don't have to worry about like mouse precision or anything. Where exactly is this? In the middle of fucking nowhere. If you want to join, here's what you do. There's a link on the Discord that you can join the alliance. It's right here on general. Then you can join then you can come around to here by clicking the headquarters. You see? And then you click headquarters, and that brings you to here. And you see my name, and then you see like what people are building around here. That's the headquarters. And we'll probably do this more often, actually. We'll probably do these more often. I actually kind of enjoyed this. But yeah. The sus number next to the Nyla emote. What sus number? Where is it? No! Illegal. Ban Nova. Nova's a mod. I can't ban her. Fuck. Illegal. Illegal. Cover this up. How dare you? How dare you? Illegal. Como você ousa botar 7-1 nesse caralho aqui, meu véi? Banida. Banida, meu véi. Ilegal botar 7-1 na porra da live do brasileiro. Vou botar aqui, não. Essa porra. Vai tomar no cu. I'm gonna turn this into an F. F in the chat. Wait, needs one more. There you go. Turned it into an F. How dare you? How dare you? Botar 7-1 no teu ovo. Vai tomar no cu. Pau no cu, carai. 7-1 meu ovo, porra. How dare you put Brazilian 9/11 on this, okay? How dare you put Brazilian 9/11 on this? Ruined it. Ruined it. How dare you? Illegal. Banned. Hate crime. Should be a hate crime to do this. How dare you? Yeah, don't mix up the colors though. Let's just finish this out. A little kid. I see it. I see the little kid next to it. Again, if you want to build next to it, that's perfectly fine as well. As long as we're not doing like a big project, like for a stream, just go. You're free to go wild here. You know, as long as you're part from the community, you're free to build around here. You know what I mean? Got angry. I got him angry. I think it's hard when he speaks another language. Well, I'm not angry. I'm just making fun. I'm just being funny. I'm not actually angry. It does hurt, but what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, there's not much I can do, is it? I'm just, you know. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Anywho. Anywho, what do we got here? Yeah. Kind of cool that we have this pretty big thing going on, isn't it? Kind of cool that we have this pretty big thing going on. Anywho. Continue on, shall we? I got distracted. There you go. I think it looks pretty alright. Meteram 7-1. Meteram, velho. Como ousam. Hate crime, velho. Hate crime. Os caras botaram 7-1 na live do brasileiro. Vai tomar no cu. Devia ser hate crime botar essas porra na live dos outros. Brincadeira também, brincadeira. É um mod meu, pô. É um mod meu sacaneando. Ai, ai. Stick louder my name next to the text, Lou mean. Yeah, a few people are adding their own things, which is cool, you know. Like the Hamtaro one's already almost finished too. What is this one? What is this one? This girl? I can't recognize her. And you got like a little cartoon here as well. Got a lot of stuff. Tentando achar a base na raça tá difícil. Eu acho bem difícil, patrão. Tá mais à direita de quando você vê Sargasso Sea. Se vê o Sargasso Sea, vai ter esse arco-írisinho aqui. Dá-lhe pra direita. Eu acho que acha. I think. Does it? Does it actually? Can I find it actually? Just like no help? Okay, let me see if I was close or far away. Okay, let me see how far it is. Okay. A little bit. Okay, so it's this direction. So like this direction, I think. So south. Yeah. So it's when you see Sargasso Sea, you're gonna see a little rainbow. So you go southeast. So you go southeast, and a little bit like 25 degrees, not like a little less than 45 degrees. So you can find it. If you want to raw dog it, Sargasso Sea, and then you go in this direction, and then you're gonna find it. There you go. Got a golden meat from Genshin. I'm addicted to it. I mean, it's cool. Glad you find it. You know? I really find it cool that we finished the whole cat today. That is actually really sick. I like the island dragon as well. That's kind of the thing, right? Where if you're doing on land, you can do these cool things. I think the sea is better if you want to like do it something isolated. Like, oh, you have a little community of your own and you want to like do your own thing. But if you want to have like a more engaging time playing this, you really should do on land. Like claim a place for yourself and like fight for it. You know what I mean? There you go. As little Nyla. It's good to have it, isn't it? It's also pretty big as well. Like we've gone kind of crazy with like this emote. You know what I mean? We've gone kind of crazy. Nobody finished my heart. Well, I don't have any pain to do it. I can add one more to it. There you go. Add a little bit too. Anyone wants to get the change? It's a pretty fun time, isn't it? Pretty fun time. Look above your name. What do we have here? Rowdy? What is that? What is that? Rowdy? What is that supposed to be? It's like an HDI? What is that about? Then you got Hamtaro. I think I did this accidentally. Yeah, I think I did this. Click one of the pixels. Okay. Oh, Cosmically. I see you. I see you. Cosmic. Yeah? Yeah, I see you. Now what do I do? Now what do I do? It's kind of fancy. What? DI stands for Dragon Island. Ah, I see, so Dragon Island. Gotcha. And cool. I mean, you can build around if you want to. Like I said before, as long as you're not like griefing, which I don't think you will. I think you're pretty chill. And you know, you're just like, you know, free. You feel free to build around if you want to. Can have like little collabs as well. Get people from the Dragon Island, and when they would help them out with like the dragon, then they help us out with like something. I think this is like a really fun thing to do with like VTubing though. I think this is like would be a really fun thing to like get like, I don't know, like another VTuber friend of ours, and then we could have like a little collab where we like get our communities together and then we like build like a big artwork, you know what I mean? Like imagine we do like because this was an emote. Like this was a small emote. Like imagine we do something like twice the size and then we do like a big artwork. You know what I mean? Who wrote inside? Some people wrote inside, you know, to say hi. This is gonna be filled anyway, so if you want to like have fun with it, it's perfectly fine. As long as you don't do any other color, like just do dark gray, because you know it is gonna be all dark gray anyway. You know, that'd be so cool too. I know, that's what I'm saying. I think it would be fun. You know what I mean? Again, I think this game has a lot of potential. You know what I mean? But what do you guys think? No, yeah. Shout out Dragon Island. For sure. There you go. Got a little bit more to add. Still not finished. Getting kind of hungry though. There we go. That'd be pretty cool. It is a fun time. We should do that more often. This is going to be one of those games that I think, if people like it as well, if people don't like it, if the YouTube kind of flops or people don't really give a fuck, then we won't. But if people do enjoy this, I think that would be like a really fun activity for us to do as a group. Shall I go back to lurking now? Go back to my crochet? That's perfectly fine, Dark. That's perfectly fine. Oh yeah, by the way, a little quick change. If you're on my Twitch, you may realize that all the VODs disappeared. Let me show you guys something as well. Also, Tabby, thank you so much to follow as well, my friend. If you're watching me on Twitch, you may have realized that all of my VODs disappeared. That is because they're not going to be on Twitch anymore. They are going to be only on YouTube. I'm trying to do this so people move around to YouTube more, because it gets less ads. Like, you just have less ads if you watch this on YouTube. So if you want to watch the VODs, go watch them on YouTube. There's still gonna be clips, so if you want to clip the stream, that's still gonna be there. Because I know Tess, for example, loves clipping, right? The clips are gonna be there, and you in fact get like featured as well. So, you know, like Nova, for example, has been clipping a lot. Pepe did one for the Balatro one. Tess does a lot of it. Tess is like the MVP clipper, I think. All of these get highlighted and you get like permanently on the channel. Like, you know what I mean? Like all of these people that are always like on the stream, they always get featured, right? YouTube does that. YouTube does have that as well, by the way. It's just that nobody uses it. But if you want to clip it on YouTube, that does show up on the channel as well. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, here. It's at the very end here. Look. It is. Somebody clipped me saying good boy. I know, you nerds. But yeah, you can clip it if you want to. You don't actually have to be live, by the way. You can just do that from the VOD too. It's kind of fun. You know? You see my request? Sorry again. Did you see what? What request did you do? What request did you do, Jazzy? Did I see what? I think I didn't see. A request? Did I see very down bad at me? But can I get a hello, pretty boy, gal? It's been terribly sorry. For free? Praises for free? How dare you? Oh, greedy. Should I give people a little bit of a praise? We did put a lot of effort to make this little Nyla cat, so what do you say? What do you say? Do you think they deserve it? Do you think you guys deserving some praises? Suppose we did put a lot of work. Alright, just once, okay? Hello there, pretty boy. Hello there, pretty girl. Have you been a good boy for me? Have you been good boys and good girls? Have you been on your best behavior? Alright, there you go. Alright, there you go. I mean, you've done it before, Mr. Spirit. But yeah, but not for free. You guys gotta earn that shit. You think I'm just here giving fan service for free? How dare you? That's a premium service, baby. Also, I can't give it too much. Otherwise, people will get spoiled, you know? People get spoiled if you give them too much praise. No. No. Can't be given too much praise. Otherwise, you get spoiled like spoiled little brats. Absolutely not. Not under my watch. You be on your best behavior and maybe I'll let you have a little bit of praise. You know? Maybe. Goddamn. I mean, I'm Latino. Latinos allowed. What can I say? A very loud man. I'm Latino. Got a lot of energy, you know? That's every Latino. Every Latino is like this. Oh, sorry. I hit the microphone. My bad, chat. You've done it for free last stream? Well, yeah. Just because I done it once doesn't mean you get it every time. How dare you? How dare you? No more good boys for you. All good girls. For free? Illegal. Anyway. Anywho. Oh, that's a little dragon. I just realized. It's DI. Dragon Island. It's a little dragon. Oh, I got it now. I was like trying to figure out if this was like an H. No, I see it. It's a dragon. You got the wings here. You got the snout and then like the two legs. I see it. That's cool now. I see the Dragon Island. I see it. Took me a while to figure it out. Mais legal que o 7-1, não. 7-1 é hate crime, pô. 7-1 deveria ser crime de ódio contra brasileiro. Botar 7-1 na live dos outros. Deveria ser banível por crime de ódio. 10 anos de prisão. That's a long stream. Anyway, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Well, I'll continue on playing offline. It's been almost 4 hours of stream. That's a long-ass stream. If you guys enjoyed this, absolutely we can do it again. If you guys enjoyed the stream. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like as well. If you want to watch the rest of the VOD, by all means, go check it out on YouTube as well. There's Patreon if you want that kind of stuff as well. Thank you so much for staying with me all the way until the end. Thank you so much for everybody that joined. My name is Kindred Spirit. I do comic dubs, voice acting, audios, and artworks as well. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for staying here. And see you guys tomorrow. Take a very good care. And night-night.